Hello and welcome, everybody. Another epic stream upon us. I hope you guys enjoyed that stream earlier on today. Got some rest, and here I am. Man, I was doing really good. Had myself some some chicken and rice, trying to help my health out. Trying to take more breaks, trying to look after myself. Worked out this morning ever so slightly. Not too crazy, everybody. I'm just trying to work my way into it, try to keep myself going. So been getting it going on big time. Look, Ems bringing in that hype today. Thank you, Ems. Appreciate that hype. Aka coming in. Ems, Roars, everybody coming in, showing some love. Paul in there as well. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Kiz, the music to your startup screen, did you make it yourself? I did not. That is royalty-free music that I've used in the stream, I think for about 4 or 5 years now. Yeah, so royalty-free. Yay. That is my startup thing. It's like called Battle of the Kings or something like that. And it is royalty free, and I think it's perfect for my startup. So I appreciate them showing that love to the stream. How's it going, Kismet? I'm a Ramic Fairies mod. Well, hey, awesome. Axis Boney, thanks for coming in, hanging out. I hope you guys have been doing amazing. I like to raid smaller streamers because, you know, at some point I was the same way, right? I was, you know, I got my cool Twitch partner shirt on today, but one point I was having, you know, 10 people in my channel, and I was trying to, you know, grind and do that thing, and one day become a partner, and then, of course, slowly upgrade my setup and just try to, you know, be better and better at what I do, and then get to the point now where I'm so lucky I get to play all these games behind me. I've played every single one, including the show over there, and Blades over here, and Squids from Space, and Smite, and all of these cool things that people send me codes for that, and I get to play those games here on stream and show off stuff to you. Now, we're going to be doing that tonight as well. If you guys haven't seen it already, my schedule is packed with awesomeness. Let me move over here so I can pull it in here. There it is right here. Look at this, everybody. We're going to do some Astroneer tonight. We're going to check out the Rails update. Then we're going to go ahead and try out Autonauts versus Pirate Bots, which looks pretty awesome. We got Soda Factory coming up. Now, these are before they even release, by the way. That one's not coming out till the 28th. Soda's doesn't come out till the 21st, which is later this week. 28th is next week. Then Excel is one that already came out, but it only came out a week ago, so I didn't have time to do it last time. So there you go. So you get the general idea of how cool it is and how much hard work that I've done. Now, I've done this for 7 years. Now, in terms of making money, everybody, this is not the best place to do it. I suggest keep your day job so you can get it going on. I take every penny and I put it right back into the stream because I've been a graphic designer for 30 years. I've retired as a graphic designer, and I do this. This is what I do. I stream and I have fun, and I bring a little positivity and joy into the world. That is my job, which is very fun. You're not going to get rich doing it, I don't think, at least at my age. Maybe you guys are younger, smarter, and way better at it than me. That's okay. You go out there and do your things. I've had my moments. I've been on the Twitch homepage multiple times. I've got to stream live from TwitchCon and just amazing, amazing stuff that when you first start off, you know, you don't even dream of that stuff, everybody. I just wanted to get to partner within 5 years. It took me 2 years to do it. And of course, it came from a massive outpouring of so much love. So I like to take that love and pass it on to other people. That's why we call it the Kismet Love Train. When I first started here 7 years ago, people would raid and be really, really mean, right? They'd come in and say, Kismet, you're old. Kismet, you're this, that, you suck, and that sucks, and do the homophobic and racial slurs in the chat and all of that. And I go, it's all about how you take it too, everybody. In my life, I say, no, I'm not old. I'm high level in real life. So when you're on my level, then you can talk smack. That's how we do it. So yeah, I saw him over there. I was looking through the different peeps who were playing the game I was playing. I was playing that Shimmerland, I think it is. I get names wrong horribly all the time. We're taking a sneak peek at that, a first look at that. That looks awesome. I love how the character creation has all these amazing things you can choose from one side to another and everything in between. That's beautiful. And then it's like very much like Pokemon where you can add your stuff together and make them more stronger, and you have all these mounts and stuff like that. Very, very cool idea, I think. Very brilliant idea. Now, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff, everybody. We're going to be playing some games right here. We're going to be playing some Astroneer. We're going to be doing, of course, some Stream Raiders. Of course, we failed. Some of you did not put down all your units. We failed the last one. Very rarely do we fail a battle, but we're going to get that going. Now, again, this is why we call it the MEGASTREAM, everybody. We're already doing this. We're already doing that. That's 2. We're also going to do stream avatars. If you haven't seen that, that's where my little friends show up in the bottom right corner. You can customize them, both Sparkle and Norbert, as well as you can earn even more little avatars to have fun with down there. As well as we're also going to be playing marbles on stream, and we're going to check in on our Fallout shelter. Now that is all above and beyond, everybody. I'm a huge multitasker. There's a lot of things that I can do at the same time. So we're going to wrap all of that fun into one big package here in the Kismet MEGASTREAM. And I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out. And again, I hope Aromic Fury's been doing good. I have rated literally thousands and thousands of people here on stream. I typically don't stream and then raid big streamers. I typically show the love to smaller streamers who, of course, are still coming up, still working on their craft and whatnot. My biggest advice to any streamer out there is remember that your job is entertainment. Your job is to entertain the people who are watching you, not just play games. So I try to bring as much love and as much entertainment to it, and then take that love, amplify it here in the stream, and then send it out via the Kismet Love Train. A lot of you have been with me a long time, know that's my deal. I know it's time to play some games, so let's go. All right, here I am over here. I like to get to it, everybody. I am that type of player. Get to it. Also the type of person who just like to make sure my camera is just so. All right, now if you haven't seen this game, everybody, this is one of my favorite games of all time. It is called Astroneer. It is incredibly well thought through. The devs on here are second to none. They are called System Era. Just such a beautiful game. Now, the first thing you're going to get is the kind of vibes of other games, maybe a little Legos, maybe a little bit of that other game that escapes my head right now. Oh, Roadblocks, things like that. Those kind of games. But don't let it fool you, everybody. This is an incredibly well thought out and powerful game that has a massive amount of cool stuff you can do it, including they added rails, everybody. So trains that we can go ahead and grab resources and bring them back to my primary base, which is I'm super excited about because that's something I've wanted to do for multiple playthroughs now. And now they've added the ability to make it even easier. Plus, we could also use them for transport if we want to go out somewhere and grab stuff and come back and whatnot. Now, we haven't got to trains yet because I have started over again. I'm a big fan of starting over whenever they do an update. And then I'm also a fan of not burning myself out on any one game. So you'll see me play it for about 1 day a week just to kind of get some fun in there. Right here, we need to get our research, keep that going, always, and we'll get all of that going, and we're going to continue to work our way through the quests until we get to the rails. Now, again, the reason why I'm playing through is to get an idea of when you first get your rails, right? When you can unlock rails, when you can use them. Now, of course, I could go and get a bunch of research and do that right away and then instantly get it, but I like to see how the actual pacing of the game goes and the questing goes, so we're going to be doing a bunch of questing. But before we get into that, best thing to do is come join us for some free-to-play battles. Let's go. To battle! All right, everybody. We're going to keep on playing because I believe in you guys. I believe you guys can rise up, and we're going to try to get this battle going on. Now, all right, don't slack off this time, everybody. Oh, my gosh. All right, this is going to be a big one. Let's not slack off. Let's go all in. I'm going to get my guy right here, try to wipe these 4 out as quick as possible. Gather around me, everybody. If you've never played this game, it's called Stream Raiders, another fun side game that we play. We play it every 30 minutes for about a minute. It is free to play. All you have to do is follow that link that's in the chat. Find me, your Captain Kismet, Kismet. Then you get access to the battle board right over here, and you can start putting your units down right over there. If you have all 6 units down and you are the MVP, hey, just like Arrington right there, you will get 1,000 Kiscats for yourself, and then everybody in chat for working together at that best level. So we'll go ahead and let that run. Now, at the beginning here, we check in on some stuff here on our various armies, see if we've got any upgrades. Doesn't look like it. And then over here, we can look and see what new quests we have. Some Templars, some Rogues. Nothing else right now. Pretty awesome. And you can see that I'm already the Master Raider right here with 15 units at 30. Just absolutely crushing it. We've done literally 8,000 to 9,000 battles here in the stream. I have done a lot and have enjoyed every minute of it. Oh, there's a scroll I can buy right there. Let's grab that. Very, very fun. Now, there's actually multiple modes of Stream Raiders. There is the campaign mode, which I really enjoy, which we're doing right now. There's also the dungeons mode, which you can see up there in the upper left corner. And there's versus, which I haven't done the versus before, but I do like the dungeon mode. Dungeon mode is also fun. But we're going to go ahead and get in some more campaign mode, and maybe we'll sneak in some dungeon mode at some point. And I'm sure they got another event lined up right after this one, everybody. So we're going to get into it, and we'll come back to this in about 30 minutes. All right, now that we got that going, we've got our second thing we want to get going, and that's our marbles on stream. So let's get that going as well. Again, another thing is open to everybody. Let's go ahead and peek in on our leaderboard right now. We can see that a bunch of people are in there kicking butt on the leaderboard. Again, if you are the #1 person on the leaderboard at the end of the season, which is very soon, tomorrow I think it is, July 20th, season 35, I will give you some love right here on the stream. I'm going to give you an instant giveaway. I have a ton of giveaways to do. I had to rest this weekend or after the stream. I had some food and then I rested. Then I literally woke up like 20 minutes before the stream, got up, got everything ready, and then here I am. I work very, very hard, everybody, as you can tell. I just keep trying my best to keep pushing myself forward, as anybody should do. Now we're going to go ahead and put 8 maps on the clock. We're going to go ahead and say quick Grand Prix right here. We're going to say Grand Prix community maps, go. Now to join us for some marbles, here's what you need to do. You need to wait for this screen to go away. The second this screen goes away, boom, you go exclamation play in the chat to come and join us. I'm going to join you guys as well. This is another thing that we will typically come back to. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to run one race right now. So you got about 60 seconds to make it happen. So I'm going to start the timer. There you go. 60 seconds to type exclamation play in the chat. Now, again, we're going to keep on doing these battles. I want you guys to get maximum loot here in the stream. We'll do them along with Stream Raiders normally every 60 minutes. But first, we get one fired up and we do one race first. So we'll get that going there. Now, while that's loading, let's go ahead and look over here at Fallout Shelter. We're going to go ahead and jump in here. Another amazing game. This is actually the very first game I started 7 years ago. The very first one I played it on my birthday, June 23rd in 2015. And then here I am 7 years later and back at it again. And they've done so many upgrades, by the way, to Fallout Shelter. They've added so much stuff like questing and things like that we haven't even got to yet. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it going here in just a moment. There we go. Kismet, have you thought about switching it up to some Fallout 76 in the evening on some nights? That actually used to be my primary thing, is actually Fallout 76 at night. But I find that I enjoy playing the learn to plays and all of that stuff at nighttime. That whole stuff takes an entire day to figure out what it is I'm playing on game, work with sponsors, figure out what their codes are going to send me, then set up all the events for Discord, for Twitter, for the stream, to do my schedule, all that stuff. So yeah, I used to do 76 at night. That used to be my primary thing, especially on Thursdays. But right now I got so much stuff to get through. Whoa, no, we lost someone already. M's F in the chat in there. So it will return eventually to nighttime as well, probably on Thursday. So keep that in mind here in the stream. If I don't have a bunch of other stuff lined up, I will return it to Thursday. But very, very fun. I enjoy some 76. Very fun. We do it now 3 days. I was doing it half day as well. In 76, just kind of waiting for it to update and get some content. Oh, no, Paul as well. I feel like we all gonna die on this one, everybody. I don't know what's going on here. Jay's like, what are you talking about, Kismet? No problem, man. I made it to the end. I'm #1. Jay, bringing it in. Oh, no, Base out of here, too. Bye, Base. We lost Base, too. I'm surprised I'm not dead. Where the heck am I? I'm in the Ferris wheel of death here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see if we even get 3 people to finish. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I finished. Now, that's a miracle. That is a miracle right there alone. All right. People try to make their way out. Oh, Akia and Katie try to get that 3rd spot. Who's it going to be? Oh, I didn't even see. I didn't even see who it was. Who was it? Akia coming in, #3. Very nice. Katie Wolf finishing there. Sorry, everybody who didn't finish. I have no power over it. Don't worry, we're going to go ahead and do some more races. You can join us for the next race. Again, what you want to do is wait for the screen to go away. Second it goes away, we see we're into the thing. You want to hit exclamation play to make sure that you get part of the next race. And we're going to come back to that in about 25 minutes, all right? We'll come back to that in just a bit. Let's check in on our guy over here. Let's get him going back in there, right there. All right, now we got that going. Now, if you have a specific day you'd like to see me play a certain game, you're welcome to go ahead and give me that feedback. I appreciate it. Only asking because I usually get on in the evening. I thought it said thieving, by the way, Big JP, because you put the words together. I only get on to do some thieving. Big love to you, man. Big love. On the evening. Yeah, that's fine, Big JP. Hey, if you want me to start streaming on Thursdays or Wednesdays or Mondays, you let me know. What day is good for you, man? I take feedback here in the stream. You let me know. All right, let's get our research going again because we do want to get some research points to unlock some of our stuff. We'll come back to that in just a little bit as well. We want to go ahead and check in on our Vault 52. Now, if you notice that I have a lot of games that are games that you can kind of queue up and let run for a while, and then some games require your attention, which in the case of Astroneer. Now, in Vault 52 here, or Fallout Shelter, you can either play actively, where we're actively playing the game. Oh, let me turn my sound back up. Like this. I love that sound, everybody. That's my people getting stronger. Yeah, look at them leveling up. Nice. All right. So you can actively play like I'm doing right now. We got Charlotte back in the vault here. Let's hit collect. Close. Let's get her healed up right here. She's already at 75%. Let's put her right here in the launch door. And so that's really it. That's all I need to do. Just kind of pop in, check on how everybody's doing, and then log out. Now, we can also check on our people who are most likely dead because I send them out there till they die and then kind of get them queued up. Now, they're going to go for 2 hours and 23 minutes, and they're going to come back to the vault. And so, again, you can queue up these things that are like 2 hours. That's 5 hours right there. So it's going to take her 2 to 3 hours to get back. And see, this is what I do, everybody. I set a bunch of people out for a long time. He's got plenty of step packs left. No step packs left, so we go ahead and just bring him back. He's going to die soon here. Now, at this point, everybody, I've got lots of loot. I'm not too worried about the loot. I'm really worried about starting to build up my caps. I'm looking at their step packs right here. See, she's going to die because she doesn't have any step packs, so she'll go a little while longer. But to save myself so that cost, if I catch them before they die... Whoa, Lori, right here. Look at this. Recall. By the way, they don't take any damage on the way back from the vault, but they do take damage when they're going out because they'll do all of this. But if I bring her back now, she's going to have 635 caps, and I won't have to pay to res her. Same thing here. No step packs. Though sometimes you can really let them go down, but we'll go ahead and do this. There we go. Been out there for a while. Look at Anna with a cool outfit there. Still 2 step packs, so long time. Those people, oh boy, here we go. Deathclaw right out the gate here. All right, let's go. Now again, we got to make sure that all of our peeps are geared up, ready to go. If you have a bunch of noobs, by the way, they will get absolutely owned from the Deathclaws. Deathclaws are one of the toughest things in the game to fight off. Just be watching their health and be ready to click them stimmies. AKA stem packs. And hopefully they take some of these guys out. Now here we go. These are all the newbies over here. This guy needs help right here. I'm just going to go ahead and preemptively throw some stem packs down on him. Stem pack that guy, and this guy, and that girl. That girl. There we go. All right, heal them up. Now, I've got plenty of stem packs, hopefully. We'll find out. Or try to get rid of them. Now, by here, they should have at least kill one of them. If they're able to. There we go. We got rid of one of them. And then over here, they're going to go ahead and fight them off. Now, these are some of my strongest peeps right here because they are from the Wasteland. This is why you need a lot of really strong people in these first rooms here so that they can fend them off. Again, right here, these are some of my explorers here. So they're going to be pretty high level, have some decent weapons as well. You definitely want to preemptively try to save these peeps so it doesn't cost you stem packs. Now, I actually didn't need to save any of those people at all. None of them actually would have died. But I have so many stem packs in here, it doesn't really matter. See, I used up about 15 of them, and I have 15 left. So, and there we go. We got some more right there. And there we go. So we have secured everybody in the... wow, those people are in their 20s now. Level-wise, and looking good. So here we go. We got Charlotte back in here again. Charlotte needs to get out of that. And she needs to get back into a luck outfit, if I can find it. There we go. Seal Charlotte up and say, hey, Charlotte, thank you so much for bringing so much loot back to the base. But guess what? Back out of the wasteland you go, bro. This ain't no cottage in here. Now, I do have a bunch of people in here standing around getting their luck up. When their luck hits maximum, they will then go back out to the wasteland. And I usually do this in the very beginning. I'll just let them sit in there for a really long time. As long as the overall base is stabilized. We've got tons of people in training right now. We got 4,000 caps. Everything looking good. Now, before something else bad happens, I strongly suggest to go ahead and bounce out of there. Save that. Main menu that. And now you're playing it passively. So I was actively playing it. But now I'm sending my stuff out. Now, this stuff keeps running. So they go out to the wasteland and they'll keep going for endless hours out there. If you tell them to come back, well, then they'll keep going while you're not even playing the game. When you come back in a couple hours, those people will be standing outside the vault door. Which is super cool. So that's a more passive way of playing it. If you don't have a lot of time, I typically play it passively now instead of just fully actively playing it the whole time. Because a lot of times you're just sitting there, especially in the very beginning, you're waiting for the game to kind of ramp up, right? To get more people and more stuff and more caps so you can build stuff out. So my biggest suggestion is to set it up so they're training, set it up so they're in the wasteland, they're going to or from the wasteland, and then log out and just let it run. GG's all around. Now, we can go ahead and play a more active game where we're playing and watching what the heck we're doing. While all three of those things are running, by the way. We got both Fallout Shelter, we got Fallout Shelter, we've got Stream Raiders and Marbles all queued up and ready to run. And we'll come back to those in about 16 minutes. But what we want to do is we want to go ahead and keep playing through Astroneer here. So one of the things we'll want to do is walk over here to this, or we can go ahead and just pull it up. But we can see here that we've got the ability to do arm yourself. We want to print an auto arm. I think that was the last thing that I was doing. So let's go in and let's do that. Let's see our auto arm here. Do we actually unlock our auto arm? I don't think we did. I think that's what we were doing. We were working on unlocking the auto arm. Here we go. Yes, we need 1,500. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so there we go. We got our auto arm unlocked. Now we'll see it here in our recipes. There it is. And we need some graphite and we need some aluminum. Now, some resources are on the ground level, and some of them, like aluminum here, is underground, right? So that you have to find. Some need to be refined. Some need to be combined with other resources as well. It's not that difficult, though it is smart to keep your stuff fairly organized, unlike my big mess of a base I got sitting right here. Don't worry, we'll clean this all up nicely. We'll get a lot of this stuff rocking. So what we need now is some graphite. Now, I don't have any graphite with me. I kind of remember there was some graphite over that way. So maybe we want to go ahead and grab some of this. Like this, and we'll put these on here. Now, you can flatten these out by hitting F, like this. Now, the number one concern of your guy here should always be oxygen. That's the thing I worry about the most, is the fact that I'm going to run out of oxygen at some point. You can see I'm just kind of switching that out. Then I can just kind of keep that stuff stored on there. Then I'm going to go ahead and flatten that out. There we go. Then we can go ahead and get on our vehicle. We can drive our way out of here. And we're going to kind of head this way. I see I made a bridge right over here, which means that most likely I have been that way before, or for sure I've been that way before. You can see I can fill this all in nicely. I can actually adjust the terrain. One of their greatest things in the game is this voxel shaping. They actually like pioneered this years ago, and it's just awesome. Awesome how you can shape that stuff out. And then kind of just drive around. Now, because I am driving around with my vehicle, I am... Oh, there it is. I can see it right there. I am basically having an auctionator. An auctionator is built into the actual trailer itself. You don't have to bring one or make one, which is super useful. Oh, that's copper right there. That's copper. And then there's graphite way on the other side. Now, again, you have the power to pick up loot like this, to pick up various different types of soil. And then you can hold down control, and then that's going to allow us to go ahead and put that soil back down again, make ourselves a nice little road right here through the copper. And apparently there's a ton of copper in here, because I can see there's some here. Oh, wow, look at that. See, if you find a copper node this early, everybody, you're doing really, really well in this game. Copper is very hit and miss on the external of the planet. Sometimes you'll find just a couple things where you hit it and you don't even get anything. And then sometimes you'll find an absolute ton of it. I think we are going to get at least a good bit of it here. Now, notice how I ran out of power here. I'm going to run out of power quite a lot here in the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. I'm going to go ahead and put that on my character. And so what I can do is use my generator here to keep myself going. Now you can see that we're not running out of resources every few minutes. Or every few seconds, actually, in some cases. All right. And again, I would go and look around, see how much of this resource you can find. Oh, there's definitely some more down that way, too. It's showing me a different resource down that way as well. Our other resources. But what we're here for is we're here to make ourselves a nice little bridge. Again, holding down control. Control is the most powerful tip I can give you in Astroneer. It is the absolute godsend of both flat areas and, of course, ramps up or down. Now, here we go. We got some graphite up here. Oh, I see some on the right here as well. Now, you don't necessarily know where they're at in there, so you have to kind of shape out until you run into them. You're going to see a little symbol that does say, hey, look, there's some around here somewhere. If you see that symbol, just kind of keep working toward it. Yeah, right over here. I hear a sparkle dog walking around back there. And there we go. So now we have kind of got some of the stuff. We have a bunch of stuff on our backpack here that we should have dropped off at our base. That's okay. We'll get some of this out of here, as well as we'll go ahead and hit C like cat, and it will turn this off. You can also go ahead and turn off your work light here by hitting V like Victor. Whatever's in that slot you can control with C or V. Super useful for turning your generator on and off when you need it, and so on. Now, I see there's some more potentially over on this side, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, what we're looking for is a big cluster of resources, if we can find it. Sometimes you're just going to find a little bit here, a little bit there. And again, see how I ran out of power? I can hit C like cat, and then now my little generator is on. That's going to help me try to hunt this down in here. Now, there's other planets as well that has a lot better one. One of my favorites is called Glacio. And on Glacio, you can find a tremendous amount of this. And I have a feeling we're going to make a huge train network on Glacio, because Glacio has some of the best resources in the game. Incredibly awesome for playing. I've literally played this game for hundreds of hours. I think maybe 1,000 hours. I can't even remember. It's so many. But I don't play games. Oh, no. Oh, God. Hold on. Kevin tried to kill himself. There we go. Pressing the wrong buttons the wrong direction. There we go. We made it. Made it out. Basically, I don't play games into the point at which I don't feel like playing them anymore, especially if it's a game that I absolutely love, like Astroneer. I will play them a certain amount, very casually, and then when they get updates, I'll go ahead and look at the updates and play through again. I absolutely love that part of the game, that it has a huge replayability, that we can play it over and over again. Very, very fun. Now, all I really need is this graphite right here. I just need one. I don't need a whole bunch. And we're going to go ahead and make an auto arm. Now, the auto arm is part of the automation. It will allow us to pick stuff up, put it away, do all sorts of automation, pick it from one place to another. It's actually going to be a vital part of our base as we go along. That is for sure. GG's, yeah. At least you finished. Yeah, there you go, Katie Wolf. That's a good mindset. Absolutely. Hey, Esper, what up, man? Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Appreciate everybody coming in. Again, we're going to get these battles going. We got about 9 minutes until we get our battle going in Stream Raiders. And then, of course, don't forget, you can also make yourself a free stream avatar down there, or customize your avatar if you already have one up. You can go down below the stream in those panels, and it's totally free. You're welcome. I worked very hard on this stream, everybody. Work very hard to bring you guys lots of love as well. So there we go. All right, we got our auto arm in there. Let's go ahead and unpackage that auto arm. Right there, we'll turn it on. I'll show you what it does. See, it picks stuff up, and then I can tell it to put it somewhere else if I want to. See, like that, it picks stuff up and moves it along. I didn't know you could... What the heck is it doing? I didn't even know you could put it in for research. What? I didn't even know you could put glass in there for research. How is that possible? I didn't even know that was a thing, everybody. We just learned that. We just learned that. Did they add the ability to put this stuff in here? Resources in the research thing? Is that an error? I've never seen it do that before, though I've never tried to put glass in there before. That seems pretty odd to me. Very, very odd to me. All right, well, hey, we'll let it go. Let's see if it actually is giving us, it's actually giving us some bites there. I don't know. Maybe we can put the resources in the research thing now. Normally, I go and I get research and I bring it back, or I'll just scan those small things. Right now, we're at 560 research. Let's go ahead and turn this quest in. Right over here on our little landing pad. There we go. We're going to get large extended platforms, which are awesome for automating our ability to get research. These are really good for that. Just like that. Very nice. Now, I'd love to get the ability to plant the regular plants, the plants that produce the little research things, because then I could just plant them over here in my little research garden and go from there. Now, we're going to come back to that. We're just going to leave it there for right now. And we'll work on all of that stuff later. Right now, we want to go ahead and unlock Exo Research Aid Unit right here. So we might put that on our list of quests we're going to try to work on. Unlock and print a packager. All right, we'll get that going. Let's see. Print a small shuttle. Definitely. Some tungsten. Definitely. Lithium. Maybe. Print and fill a medium resource canister. That's going to take a while, but we'll go ahead and put that on the list of things we're going to try to get done today. Advanced Explorer Kit, unlock power cells, unlock dynamite. That is some serious, serious stuff right there. But what we want to do, everybody, we're going to leave that out of there. And then Gateway Chamber. We definitely want to do that early on. Now, some of these quests lead to other quests, so I highly suggest to do as many as you can. Probably the Gateway Chamber one is going to be our easiest. Let's see. Active and tracked. Where did our gateway lights in the distance? Right here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our lights in the distance. Now, perfect time for it as well. See how it's dark right now, everybody? We're looking off in the distance, looking for a gateway chamber. Now, it used to be where you had to just try to go and find your way around. You get lost all the time and stuff like that. Well, they've added this super cool compass. So if you don't like to get lost, you're styling. Now, if you notice on the side there, there's a purple circle, and that's pointing to our gateway, the closest gateway, which is off in that direction. And now that we have a vehicle, we can go ahead and hit R again to close that up. We can get on our vehicle, and we can go ahead and go check out a gateway chamber. Let's go. You can also have it up while you're in the vehicle, by the way. Oh, wrong way. Oh, right way. Oh, wait, we're right in between two gateways? Hold on, let me go this way just a little bit, see if it does another gateway in the other... Yes, we're right between two gateways. We're in the basically in the dead center between both of them. I'm feeling this way is the way that I wanted to go, since we already started this way originally. We'll go ahead and see if we can make it. Now, on the way, everybody, you want to go ahead and make sure that you bring yourself some resources or at least some storage enough. Because you're going to find some failed runs that someone else has done. Now, this, of course, is auto-generated at the beginning of the game. But you can go ahead and find some resources that you can use later on. Now, one of the things I do, once I have looted it, I'll go ahead and put a little kind of boulder there on the ground that says, hey, Kismet, you already looted that, right? Very much like Subnautica. This game is very easy to go, have I looted that or have I not looted it? So it's one of my tricks and tips for you guys to make sure you mark stuff after you've done it. And I'm going to go ahead and try to navigate around this stuff here because I can see there's a bunch of drop-offs right there. Sometimes there's holes that just drop you off into the landscape. Whoa, like that one right there that you got to watch out for. Let's back this crazy train out of here. There we go. Let's go into the forest a little bit here. Now, while we're at it, we can also be looking at our research here. Now, I brought all of my things here, so I don't have any space to put those research on right now. But we'll come back to that later on. Also, we can go ahead and get out, and we can just scan these, or we can take them back. They're worth more if you do take them back to your base and put them in the thing. But I'm at the stage now where I don't kind of microfeed those because they only go for a few minutes, and then I have to sit there and microfeed them each and every time. Though, if it is your first playthrough, I suggest that you utilize those. I typically utilize the ones that are in the tree. Like this one right here. Very, very useful. You just look for the trees with the trunk that's like that. And let's keep going. See if we can work our way out of here. I'm going to go this way because I see a bunch of boulders that way. And try to work my way through here. And coming out on the other side. All right, here we go. We're going to hit our radar. Still in this direction. And I'm always looking for loot that I can pick up that helps me out right away. You can also zoom way out like that. I typically will zoom in like this so that you guys can see what I'm doing. This way, you know, you're not just looking at a tiny little thing on the screen. You can actually see what I'm doing. Now, we've got a bit of a problem as we've got a giant mountain between us and there. One of the things you can do is just kind of go around, or you can go through, or you can go over, right? Later on, you actually get some drill bits where you can actually just drill your way through. Here's another research right there that I could grab. But again, we're not here for that. We're here for the gateway chamber, so we want to go ahead and stay focused. Just try to make our way around the outside here. Wow, look at all this research just laying around, everybody. We'll get to this later on. Now, of course, the higher up the planets are, the more powerful and the more research you get from those things. Now, again, since I've played through before, I know where all the stuff is pretty much. But I don't know anything about the rails, so please no backseat gaming. Don't say, hey, Kismet, this is how you do this, that, or the other thing in this particular playthrough, but or this particular game. But if you do see it say learn to play in my title, that means that you can backseat game all you want. So we kind of go back and forth between please don't backseat game and then backseat game all you want. And that'll be later on tonight when we go ahead and do some Autonauts versus Pirates. We're going to have some fun with that. You're welcome to backseat game then, but not right now. All right, there is our gateway chamber. Quite the journey to make it over here. And we're going to go right here. I'll show you a little trick on how to get up here. There we go. We got it done. And then we're just going to kind of bring this up a little bit, angle it, hold down control, and make ourselves a little bit of a ramp. And we can jump, oh, or not. We can try to jump up here. There we go. Now, you're going to see this right here. Now, it does something, and I'm not going to tell you what it does until I actually get to the point of unlocking them. But these are all over the world. They're at the north, south, east, and west of the world, as well as there's one in the center of the planet, and we're going to need to power them up to figure out what they do. All right, I don't want to spoil it for you. Now, if you haven't snatched up this game already, I suggest 10 out of 10, snatch it up right away. This game is awesome. I absolutely love it. By the way, did you know you can play multiplayer? That's right, up to 8 people at the same time. We have set up mega servers in the past where we've all played together. I'm just playing a solo game right now, which is very, very fun. So feel free to play it solo or play it as a team. All right, so that one's done. Now, also what you can do, by the way, is you can hold down R and you can access your mission log wherever you are. So if we're out doing something, here and we want to see, okay, we've done this. Now, some things you can collect without having to be at your landing pad. In this case, the bytes, I can go ahead and try to collect it down here, but it doesn't let me, right? And then some things you have to actually be at some sort of landing pad so that you can go ahead and turn it in. So that's one of those things. Now, we've also got Master of Unboxing here as well. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, for some reason, my cursor's not working. See, my cursor's not working, but I can hit return and then probably return again and get it that way. There we go. Normally, what you do is you take your cursor and you click on it, and it will unlock it even if you're not at the base. That's what I was trying to show you. Unlock and print the packager, small shuttle, and whatnot. I think none of this other stuff we can do right now. Activate a gateway chamber. We'll get into that. Maybe we'll do that right away. Let's go ahead and see if we can maybe get that going on right now. I'll show you a way to get started. If you want to do it very early game, we can go ahead and do this. Now, I'll show you another great little trick with these here. You just go ahead and shape up like that. And then you kind of flatten it out a little bit at an angle. And then you can go ahead and make yourself a real nice ramp. There we go. And then here at the top, hold down Control, and it'll flatten that top part out a little bit. And there we go. We've got a nice ramp up here. Now, what we need to do is we need to power these up. Now, I've actually got a generator on me right here. And if I go ahead and put that generator in there, you see that thing pops up right there. And we're going to do that battle here in just a moment, everybody. And if I turn this generator on, you can see that the lines go to a certain distance, right? About a third to the top, right? And so if we think about it in terms of thirds, you think, okay, well, if it's a third, then that means I need 2 more to make it happen. Well, let's go ahead and see if that theory is correct. Let's grab a bunch of this right here, our compound, which is among our 3 basic resources. A lot of it nearby. We're going to go ahead and flip through here as well. And we're going to find our generator. We're going to go ahead and make one of those. We're going to make another one of those. But look at this. See, my power's out. If I go back toward my vehicle will help me get some power if it has extra power. As well as we have these turbines that will, when the wind comes in, we'll see if that kicks in here. Not kicking in. All right, we'll come back to it. Let's do a battle first, then we'll come back to that and get that going. So let's go. To battle! All right, I see some people are going all in. Arrington and Akia with all 6 units. All right, everybody. Remember, you're only putting 1 unit down. You potentially cause us to lose. Let's see how we go. Got to max out those units. You're like, Kismet, I just got here, bro. I didn't even know you were doing battles. Well, hey, I appreciate you as well. All right, here we go. Let's see. There's a lot. There's a lot of units for this few peeps. That's over 100 units coming at us. We're going to try our best. Akia in there with the artillery, doing his best to hold them off. I'm over there doing it. We got some rogues. Oh, my gosh. Are we actually going to do this? Whoa. I was a little worried there. Little worried, but coming in. No, we'll leave our range alone. I got our range there. All right, see, this is why rocking the yellow fedora, everybody. When I'm rocking the yellow fedora, that's when we bring in the W's right there. Nice job. All right, thank you also for using that epic there as well. Grants rewards. Arrington, Akia, getting some love. Arrington, again, showing you guys how it's done. Really dominating on that one with a massive amount of 54 kills there. Just absolutely dominated. Also is the MVP, has all 6 units down. Boom, that's 1,000 kills caps for everybody in the chat. You can thank Arrington for that one. We're absolutely dominating. And let's go ahead and keep these battles going. I find these to be among the hardest ones in the game. Even when I'm not using my tank. Let's see. The most peeps seems to be right here. Now, I'd also send some peeps down here. Just try to get it in those 4 corners so we can run some peeps out to try to wipe those out, especially some rogues. You put a rogue here and a rogue there. Let me zoom in on it. If you put a rogue right here and a rogue right here, flying rogue or regular rogue, they'll run out and try to take care of these canisters as quickly as possible. So very, very useful, especially on this one, where it currently doesn't have any defenses. Very, very useful. And we'll come back to that in about 30 minutes. Speaking of doing some fun, we're going to go ahead and hit that start button. You guys got 60 seconds to get it on the thing. What are the gray balls? Gray balls. What are you talking about? Oh, those gray things, those are research things. If you're talking about the things that are sitting up on the pedestals, those are research. We're talking about Astroneer. And again, we're going to get it going on up in here, everybody. Get it rocking and rolling. Now, again, put those marbles on the table. Let's throw down on those marbles. I got something moving around down there at the bottom. Look at that. Down there, over there, back and forth. I don't know what that is, but I guess we're going to find out here in about 15 seconds. Now, remember, this game is free to play. You just go exclamation play, come and join us. Everybody can join us for battles and also for some races. I enjoy the races. I think they're really, really fun. Let's see who our big winner is going to be of this round. Oh, yeah, little platforms there. All right, everybody going through the middle here. Oh, this one. There's like 2 layers of it. Oh, look, some people are on the lower level and some people are on the upper level. Freaky. And then we'll see them come out and drop down in here. Down they go. Easy target trying to get in there. You got this, easy target. There you go. Now we're down below with some cool tubes or something there. Now, these are all community-built tracks. We're kind of rotating through all the community-built tracks that we can. Very, very fun. A lot of creative peeps as well. Now, oh, man, if you fell off right there and went off that side, and you were lucky, you could end up right at the very end. That would be lucky. All right, who's taking the lead right now? Answer's taking the lead. Frogman's Lair, right? Oh, we'll make that Frogman's Lair now in the lead. Kind of back and forth between them two. At least that's what it says. Now I feel like it's more like Base and Jay, way up there in the front. I'm up there too, but I'm usually going to die as well. I usually tag on someone and then just kind of follow them as we go through all the stuff here. Down into the funnel we go. Whoa, easy target with a zoom right into the funnel. Nice job. Uh-oh, here comes some obstacles. How's he going to do? Oh, like they're nothing. Like they were not even there. Uh-oh. A little bit of follow up there, or a little bit of, oh man, look at that. Look at that bypass right there. That's pro move right there. Base coming up at the front. Looks like he's going for a W. Let's watch him go ahead and try to bring in that win. Anybody else even close? Big JP try to lock down that second slot. But I think Base going to walk away with it. Nice job, Base. Boom. That is a W for Base there. Nice job. Who's going to be our number 2? M's passed up Big JP, but Big JP still number 3. If you're in the top 3, by the way, you get points in the game. So you always want to aim for that top 3. I'm just amazed if I even make it to the end, everybody. If I make it to the end, I consider that a win every single time. There we go. All right, nice job. We're going to go ahead and do another map. Now, again, second this goes away, put your marbles on the table, right, by going !play. Remember, it is free to play. You can come and join us, every single person in the channel. We got a bunch of peeps in the channel right now. Everybody can come and join us. Just do !play. And again, it's running in the background, so you can do it at any time. And, of course, we will do another one when we do another Stream Raiders battle in about 25 minutes. All right, boom, back to it. Now, one of the things, if you do AFK in Astroneer, make sure that you do have an oxygen source before you AFK, or you will most likely die. All right, so there we go. We've got that going. We've got one of them built. Let's go ahead and build another one. Now, while we were away, notice that I did get my power back, and that's because these little wind turbines came on and helped me out. And so let's go ahead and get 3 of these lined up over here. Oh, we need a little bit of like that. There we go. Let's get 3 of these lined up. So there's 1. Let's get our second one here. And then number 3. There we go. Now, one of the things that I would love to see in this game is the ability to see the bottom of this when you're rotating it. To see the foundation. One of the problems when you're rotating this back and forth, if I can press the right keys, there we go, is that you can't see the bottom. And the bottom is where you connect stuff to it, right? So it's hard to tell which way the actual cable plug is in there. I'd love to be able to see the bottom of that. As well, I'd love to see some foundations, right? Something to actually build your base on other than flattening out the world and building it onto there. That would be amazing. But right now, of course, we got the Rails update. We want to check that out. That's also looks amazing. Now, what we're going to do is run over here into the forest because we're going to need some fuel for our generators. So we're just going to go ahead and sweep just ever so gently. I'm just kind of clicking the left mouse button ever so gently across the terrain here. And as you can see, I'm picking up all of this greenery right there, which is going to give us a ton of organic. Again, you don't want to get too far away from your oxygen source, which is my vehicle right now. And if you happen to run past one of these, you can go ahead and take for a second and grab some of that. Get a little extra research as you go. Now, there we go. So now we have one of them on there. We go ahead and put another one on. And another one. And turn this one on. Ah, there we go. So that's how to get started in the game. You just go ahead and use 3 generators. And I find 3 generators is the best balance. So let's just listen to it do its thing. full every time, everybody. Now, I got to move back here to get some oxygen from my vehicle before I suffocate. I've also got a little oxygen tank here on the back that is helping me out. So I have not only oxygen in my backpack, but also in that extra tank. There we go. Now, we're going to take a look at this. Spoiler alert, everybody. For those who don't want to know what this thing does, I'm giving you a warning of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, clicking. All right, now as you can see, like I said, there is different nodes here, north, south, east, west, and at the various poles here. And you can see that this one is lit up. This one is the origin node, the equator 2, right? And you can actually use this for teleporting. That's right, you can teleport to different parts of the base, and you can actually teleport to other planets eventually as you unlock all the nodes. You have to unlock all the surface nodes, and then there is a node in the center of the planet that you'll have to unlock as well. We'll come back to that. Now, we no longer need these running over here, so we're going to turn these all off. We're going to pick all 3 of those right back up again and take those with us because there's nothing else we need to do with that for right now because we don't have any place to teleport to. So if we don't have any place to teleport to, we don't necessarily need to use that, but it does help us in our quest. So again, hold down R. We're going to go to our mission log here. And then we're going to go ahead and hit return, and boom, there we go. We got another 1,000 bytes. Great way of getting research in the early game as well is to do these quests. Now, unlock Exo Research Unit. An Exo Research Unit is in here somewhere. I got to remember where the heck that is. I believe that's in the medium printer. Exo Research Unit. That's a trade platform. Exo Request Platform. Exo Request Platform. We already have it unlocked. Right there. Huh. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. All right, hold on. Let's see. Unlock an Exo Research Aid Unit. Seek out and unlock Exodynamic Research Aid Units. Oh, I know what it's talking about now. Okay. Okay, well, we'll look for those as we're out and about. Now, the hard part, you're like, Kismet, where the heck? I don't know how to get back. Well, the cool thing is, again, you have that compass. If you have a tendency to get lost, I happen to already know which direction I'm going. I know I'm going this way. There's actually one nearby here. Let's go see if we can find this research unit. Which is kind of right over here in the forest somewhere. Aha. All right. We do not want our vehicle to be real close. And we may not have the ability to open it right now. We can go ahead and look around and see if there's anything nearby that will help us open it. Currently, no, but you can actually pick it up. And we can just say, okay, well, you know what? We're not really going to, we would rather have this than this medium storage. So we go ahead and put this medium storage. Now, what I try to do is I put the medium storage kind of out where I can see it in the future. If I do happen to go by here again, it'll let me grab it. Now, look at this as I try to put this onto here. Not going to let me do it, but I can just lay it on there. But you're going to see the problem with that here in just a second as I try to maneuver my way back out of here. The second I drive away, you think, all right, cool, I got it on the back of my vehicle. Then you turn around, you realize that it has fallen off the vehicle. As well. You have to have a bigger vehicle to snap that in there, but it is possible to put it on your larger vehicles. But all I'm going to do is just kind of go ahead and move this out here. Now, again, try to not backseat Gabe, just a heads up. For those who are new to my stream, I'm doing stuff on purpose to try to explain things about the game as we go along, just so you know, all you more advanced players. So there we go. So we'll go ahead and put that on the back there, and we're going to go ahead now and just kind of leave that here. There's nothing else we can do with it. We know it's there. We know we can come back to it at some other time, and we'll leave it out there because we will definitely need that later on. And then we're going to go ahead now and try to maneuver our way back where we came from, back to our landing pad. Now, again, once you have the vehicle, you're untethered, everybody. You don't have to use tethers. I usually don't. Tethers is kind of a beginning mechanic, though it is very useful. If you are starting off in the game, look at this. We ran out of power. No worries, no worries. We've got our generator right there. We're ready to rock. All right, now, oh man, we got to get through here. This looks iffy at best. All right, let's go this way a little bit. Yeah, lots of rocks and things in our way. It's okay to go around. I try to sometimes kind of circumnavigate the mountains and stay in this little forest area just because it's easier to navigate. That I meant to turn there, but apparently no. A little easier to navigate here on the low side. And then watch out for holes and drop-offs like that. And of course, when you're on a flatter area, your vehicle has a tendency to stay flat on the ground, and thus you can go a lot faster. You can get faster vehicles later on. We can see, again, these little things here. These are research nodes that you can bring back to your base. And we'll get that. Now, way off in the distance, you can see there's a little symbol there that's telling us, hey, look at this, everybody. Look at this massive amount of resources that we're going to bring some trains over here. We're going to get them resources. We're going to bring them back. Going to be fun. We'll get it going eventually. Now, again, we're playing through from the beginning again for, I don't know, the 40th time. A lot as well. So thanks for coming in. Welcome. What's your favorite? Astroneer is my favorite game at the moment. This is not only my favorite game right now. This is one of my favorite games of all time. That's saying a lot, everybody, because I'm the OG, the original gamer. You want to see one of the very first gamers in the world? You're looking at him right now. 50 years ago, everybody, almost. Basically, they came out with a console, the very first console called the Magnavox Odyssey, the origin of gamings back in the day. I've also played on the Commodore, the Amiga, the Apples, the PCs, even super computers as well. That literally cost $500,000 to $1 million. That's right, it wasn't my $1 million. Someone else let me play with their toys. I'm very, very lucky in my career as a graphic designer to basically be able to pioneer all of the stuff that you guys get to benefit today, including things like Photoshop, the very first version, Illustrator, all of that stuff, as well as a ton of technology that basically shows up today. I also used to work for Apple for many years as a senior tech. I was very lucky in that as well, working with some of the top people in the world. Very, very lucky in that way as well. Now, also, there's part luck, but then also part hard work, everybody. That also I did. I did a lot of hard work to get there, and I've done a lot of hard work to get where I am now. Believe me, no matter how many times someone says, oh, you just do this thing, it's super easy, it's not easy. It takes time, effort, energy, and especially passion in what you do. And that's what I suggest you do, everybody. Don't let nobody stop you if you have a passion for something. Try to make it something positive into the world. Make your mark in the world by doing something positive. Me, I try to bring a little joy and love into people's day through my stream. That's what I do. That's my job now, which is great. Very, very fun. So let's keep it going here. Thanks so much, No Money DM, for coming in and, by the way, trying out that new feature as well and coming in and hanging out on the channel. Appreciate it. Thank you for doing this run through. For people who don't really know, this is a wonderful game. Exactly. I'm a veteran with this game, and this is awesome. Yes, I have played through, I don't know, 40, 50 times, all the way through, unlocked everything many, many times, and I basically played the game since it released. I didn't play the alphas and all of that stuff. Didn't have enough time, but because I play a lot of games here at Astroneer. I play a tremendous amount. But I've played it on and off since it released, and every time there's a new update, I always come back and play it again because I love the game, and it has like massive replayability, very much like Satisfactory and other games that I play. It's not only the gameplay and play through the first time, but it's the ability to come back later and get that same feeling that you got from the first time you played it as well. I greatly enjoy the game. And I love like how each playthrough is different because they randomize the world. So sometimes you find a small battery and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're looking for copper, cannot find it. Or the next playthrough you play through and you got so much copper you don't know what to do with, right? And that's what makes it super, super fun. Now, when we find a battery, everybody, we're throwing down already. Right here at the very beginning, you see I've got my base just started up. Battery is super helpful. Of course, it can store up your power during the nighttime or even during the day. And then, of course, use that power when you need it later on. Now, of course, our goal was to do a few quests there, but also you can see that we found some solar power, which we can put right here, or we could just go ahead and connect it here in the back. I feel like their cable system was one of their more genius ideas. The voxel shaping is amazing as well. Incredibly game. Now, we'll be playing this on Tuesday nights throughout the whole entire playthrough until we play all the way through again, and we check out all the rails and we do all of that. I always feel like, again, instead of just, opening a past save where I am already got everything unlocked, it's always worth another trip through to see how stuff plays out, right? I do the same thing in other games. Like, I'm crazy, everybody. Like, we're playing some Fallout 76. I have a level 650 level character. Deleted him. That's right. All those legacy gears, all those recipes, all that stuff that I gathered over all that time, I deleted and started again because it's just stuff to me, everybody. It's just a thing that I could get all of that stuff again, and I will have so much fun along the way. I never cheat, shortcut, glitch, never do any of that stuff. Do not say that stuff in my chat, or I will purge it first and then ban you. We don't cheat in here. There's no reason to cheat. When you cheat a game, everybody, you're not cheating the game. You are cheating yourself out of the enjoyment of the game as well. If winning becomes so obsessive that you must cheat to win, you've already lost. That's what's too bad, everybody. Sometimes people feel that need to cheat and win. It's not going to do you any favors if you do. So enjoy the journey is what I say. And let's go ahead and get some more stuff up there. Very nice. Got our stuff going there. Now, we do need some more research. So we can very quickly run out here and get some more research. I'm going to go ahead and take these off of here like this. And again, this game very much about research, everybody. Look at that. Remember how we just used up all of our research and now we're back to 2,000 already? That's because we got a bunch of quests done and we also were letting some research run while we were away. Now, this is one of the best places to land nearby a forest like this. So we can just go ahead and drive into that forest and try to look for some more stuff. Now, I do remember that we have a little flat area out here somewhere. But I'm going to kind of go this way a little bit. This opposite direction of where I went last time. And try to just navigate my way here into the trees. Now, my rule of gaming is this, and you guys can confirm in the chat with a 1. Whenever you're looking for something, cannot find it. Cannot find it. Right now, I'm looking for some research, right? But when you're not looking for it, you're tripping over it like it's going out of style, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you've ever had that problem in a game. I certainly have time and time again. Like right this moment. Again, we're going to get deep here in the forest. Now, something you can also do is go ahead and get off of your vehicle and run around. Use your light to kind of shine it around here. Ah, there we go. And we have found some of our starter research. Now, of course, later game, you can go to other planets and find really high-level research that does this way faster. But in the early game, I like to chill out at Sylvia here. I just run around. Ah, see, look at this one hiding right over there. I like to chill out at Sylvia. Just take my time, everybody. Go on the journey, right? Instead of trying to get through as fast as you can and try to maximize, min-max everything, it's a journey that you're going on in each and every game you play. I have literally played tens of thousands of hours across every single game genre you could possibly think of. I was there playing Target Fun on the Atari, everybody. I was there when Asteroids came out. I played Pong when it dropped. That's right. That's how old school of a gamer that I am. And I've always been a proud gamer as well. Sometimes people, they kind of did a little nose up at you when they go, oh, you're a gamer? That's right. Proud of it every minute until the day I die, bro. Same thing with being an artist or whatever it is that you want to do in life. People all want to, stomp on your hopes and dreams. Screw them. Screw them. You answer to nobody because I'm 52 years old, everybody. And I, at age 45, I decided I wanted to be a Twitch partner, which seemed like an impossible dream to most people. But to me, here I am 7 years later, been a Twitch partner for 5 years, everybody. All thanks to your love and hanging out here in the channel as well. I appreciate each and every person who's come in my channel, showing that love over the years. There we go, right there. And I'm going to keep on bringing it, everybody. And I'm bringing it on a whole nother level right now. Right now, I am absolutely dominating and working so hard to bring you guys games that aren't even out yet, everybody. We're going to be looking at some games tonight that won't be out for a couple weeks. You get an early preview right here in my stream. I appreciate them sending me some codes and sponsoring the stream. We're going to check out Autonauts, which is a awesome automation thing. And it's going to be Autonauts versus the Pirate Bots. So we're going to have to fight off the Pirate Bots as well. Very much like, tower defense style. Now, the funny thing is, I don't know anything about Autonauts. Maybe you're an Autonaut pro, right? Maybe you're the best that ever was, that ever lived. And if you are, well, feel free to backseat game when I get into that later. We're going to do that around 1 o'clock, so in a couple hours, we're going to get into that. And we're going to learn that from, learn it from scratch, right? That's why we call it Learn to Play. Let me catch it a little bit on the chat. You started a couple year or two after launch. Average every time. I love the style of game. Absolutely, this guy's absolutely knocked it out of the park with a massive home run in this game. I love all the peeps over there, and they love me because I love their game. But I think they're amazing, big time. I'm on too much copper right now. Why they need late game stuff? Don't want to ruin it. Just stay tuned. There's a lot of awesome stuff in this game. Absolutely no money. Absolutely. Feel free to hang out, chill out, enjoy the stream. Definitely miss out on the enjoyment with it with shortcuts. Yeah, you don't want to jump ahead. Everybody want to take your time. Yeah, lots of people in the chat know what I'm talking about. Also about that running around trying to find the thing you're looking for. Like if I'm looking for a resin, can't find it. If I'm not looking for it, man, it's in every corner, everything. When I'm going down, up, it's everywhere. That's Kismet's law of gaming. If you're looking for it, can't find it. If you aren't looking for it, it's all up in your business. All right, so we got a pretty good start here. Again, this is day 2 of this particular playthrough. I believe it's day 2, right? Is that correct? Yes, day 2. Okay. And again, we only played for about 5 or 6 hours. Sometimes, I think tonight we're going to play for about 3 hours. And get it going. So we need to unlock the Exo Research Aid Unit. All right, now I got to remember where the heck that sucker is. Now, they love to move stuff around, everybody. So I am constantly searching for stuff, even though I have played quite a lot. There's our solid field thruster. We need to get that going. We definitely don't have enough for our hydrazine thruster there. That takes quite a bit. Oh, look at all of this stuff here. Oof, I love the paver. One of my favorite things in the game. Tractors, we got that going. Our winch, we got that going. Whole bunch of stuff here. Right over here. Where's our little exo searchy thingy? These are all awesome automation tools here, like count repeaters and if or and statements, X or orb statements. Oh, look at this. Ooh, we're going to get some canisters going eventually. And all sorts of fun stuff. Let's go ahead and try it here in the medium printer. As well. Now, part of the fun, everybody, is me playing on the game and discovering things and letting people discover it, go on the journey with me. So, again, no backseat gaming. I appreciate it. You hanging out in the channel, though. All right, nothing in there, nothing in here. Like, when I'm looking for something like this, you don't need to say, Kismet, it's over here. Part of the fun, again, is the journey. Even if you don't remember. Like, I don't remember where the heck this thing is now because they moved it around somewhere. It's in here somewhere, everybody. We'll try to find it. Oh, rail station! Those people who are impatient would go immediately to the rail station, everybody. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're going to set up some automatic stuff here. We got to get our packager going as well. All right. I can't remember where this exo unit thing is. I thought it was like a radar thing. We will find it. I thought it was a small item. Camera, trumpet, probe scanner. Oh, that's not it. That's a probe scanner. See, that's what I was thinking of right there. Probe scanner. So, exo unit, huh? Do we just gotta, maybe we just gotta make the thing. Unlock an exo research aid unit. Seek out and unlock the dynamite aid units. Right. I think that's that box. That's that box we have to undo. But we don't have explosives to open that box. Do we have any nearby us? We do not. Normally they show up green on your thing here, so we don't have the ability to do that. We don't have the ability to bring it back because we don't have the vehicle to bring it back, and we'll go ahead and work on it later. There we go. Unlock and print a packager. All right, let's do that. Let's go ahead and go up here, and we'll see if we have enough to do our packager. There we go, right here. We do. All right, awesome. We got our packager. Now, what we can also do, by the way, instead of going and try to find some graphite, we can actually make it ourselves. If you notice that I have 2 soil canisters on me right now, usually at the beginning of the game, I start getting rocking with these soil canisters here, and you'll see me get a whole bunch of them just to kind of feed it in here and kind of max these out so we can go ahead and do some graphite. So that's going to take the soil. It's going to filter the soil and actually get it out of there. Actually make more resources in the centrifuge that I typically go and collect, because you don't have to collect them forever. And you can see also that we're slowing down a little bit there, but no worries. We can go ahead and throw our little units down here, hit that sucker, give ourselves a little bit of a boost. There we go. Now we can always tell by looking at our battery here whether we are in a surplus or deficit. Right now we can see the battery's going down. That means we're in a deficit of resources, or in this case, power, because we're doing both research here and we're also running our centrifuge, which is making it run slower. So we definitely want to get that boosted eventually, but for right now, we good. All right, there we go. We got ourselves a nice graphite there. And we'll go ahead and make ourselves a packager right here in our little backpack. Some things are in the backpack. Some things are in small printers. And then some things are in the large printer and medium printer. All right, there we go. Unlock and I've done printed the packager. We did that. Again, I like to play through with the actual quest. It's really good. All right, we're going to get a medium shredder. This is fun as well, everybody. They got a whole system before Satisfactory, by the way. Satisfactory, another game we play. We're going to play that tomorrow night. Another fantastic game. That one's actually an 11 out of 10. Incredibly good. It's like they built it just for me, everybody. It was that good. But what the shredder can do is, say you got some old resources laying around, maybe some tethers, which I'm not going to use. And if I do need them, I can always make them again. But you go ahead and put them right in there, and that's actually going to grind that up. Where's the front of it? This way. There we go. Turn it this way. And we can go ahead and take this. That's going to grind it up. You can see right here, we've got a little scrap thing coming out in the front. You can take that scrap, and you can actually send it up to the space station up there, and it will actually bring back whatever resource that you're trying to get. You're going to need to do a lot of scrap to get that going. Let's also keep our research going. Speaking of keeping stuff going there. Keep our research going. We'll go ahead and drop off this. We'll drop off the packager. We don't need to run around with that right now. And we'll let the rest of that run. You can see also we have our power going here. Now, one of the cool things about your vehicle as well, you can actually use it as a power source if you want. Or you can actually use it to get charged up as well. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring this around. Let's guess about right there. And then what we can do is actually connect it this way to charge up the vehicle, right? Notice the directions of the arrow there. You also got some extenders that also do directional. And then we can also go this way so that actually the vehicle itself is like a giant battery, and that is helping our actual factory run, right? So you can go either way. In this case, I want to go the other way because I do have a little spinny thing here, a little thing that will come up from time to time and help me a bit with my power while I'm working on my base a little bit here. So we're going to come back to that in a moment. First, we're going to go ahead and do a battle. To battle! All right, battle time. Let's throw down. Now, if you guys didn't know, they also have Astroneer for Switch, everybody. Brilliant, brilliant idea to bring it to the Switch. Awesome, awesome idea. Look at Arrington over there. Smart idea, Arrington. He went in and wiped out that stuff, so it can't produce any more of that. Who else is over here? Akia also wiping that out. Very nice. Again, you want to wipe out those middle units there as quick as we can. If these guys spawn, we're going to be in trouble. I think we might end up with a couple of them. But this is a good time to have your rogues, because you can get your rogues in there, try to kill those things before they spawn. We're definitely going to get these ones on the bottom. I don't think we're going to make it there in time. Arrington's going to try, though. He's got that epic going on. Dominating at Stream Raiders today. Oh, wow. Got them all before they even spawn. That's probably the most perfect run of that I've ever seen. You know, I'm going to give you 1,000 Kids Cast for a perfect run there, everybody. Nice job. Oh, someone's getting some gold. Akia, Frogman's Lair, getting some gold. Epic Hawk is actually our MVP with 13 assists. Great job. Arrington crushing it with all 6 units. Akia as well. These are the people, the reason why we're getting those wins, everybody. If you go ahead and put down all 6 units. Again, let's go ahead and rock it as best we can. Let's see. Oh, we're not going to know where they're going to spawn. So let's go ahead and bring in the vampire this time. See how we do. We probably want to run for this thing right here. So let's say right about there. We'll come back to that in about 30 minutes. And now we're ready for a race. So here we go, everybody. You got 60 seconds on the board to get that going. Let me check my guy, make sure he's by oxygen. He is. Awesome. Now, of course, there's no space battles. There's no, laser guns and all that stuff in Astroneer. It's very much an exploring, building game, and it is awesome. You don't have to be in any hurry. You don't have to rush. Thank you also, Mustang, by the way, for the follow. Appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. You don't have to be in any rush, so you can, build it up super fast if you want to, build gigantic, massive bases right away, or you can just take your time and work your way through the quest, which is what I'm doing, and just kind of enjoying the journey as I like to do. Can't wait to see what point we get through in the quest where we unlock the rails. That's the way I like to play, is I like to play how you would play if you were playing for the first time. Mr. Magala coming in with his little aliens. They're aliens. Oh, here we go. All right, where's everybody at? Right here. Down the little tubey tube we go again. Oh, everybody together today. Oh, looking good, looking good. All right, we'll follow Paul here. He'll take us on the journey. Oh, man, I thought some peeps were going off the side there for a second. Oh, this one's cool. I like the rainbow transparent effect there. Neato. Whoa. It's like going down a water slide. Sometimes you feel like you're going to fly off the side, and sometimes people do. Yeah, some of those water parks a little too fast coming down there. Whoa, Paul just navigating past that barrier like it was nothing. There you go. Nice. We still got some peeps in the front here. Akia, Mr. Makala says they're in the front. I don't think that's true at all. I think M's an easy target up there, and Jay are crushing it. And what are they doing? Uh-oh, watch out for these things. Watch out for these things. They pop up and knock you off the thing. Let's hope we get everybody through. Go, Jay, go. Other peeps coming down the line. Insfer stuck back there on a barrier. Never give up. Never surrender, everybody. Doesn't matter if you're in the back right now. You can very easily catch back up again. Oh, M's is tripped up on the blocker there. Jay very nicely moving his way around there. Oh, and bypassed that one. But knocked it out for everybody behind. Again, look at this. Easy target pulling up now. Going in for a home stretch run. Just right past the barriers. Right there. Oh, we got to slow down there. But everybody else really far behind. He might have enough time. Uh-oh, they're catching up. Here they come. Akia coming in. Oh, in the slip by. I think Akia might take it home here. Let's see. Oh, and that's a win for Akia. Congrats. Number one. Who's going to be? Oh, look at these little things that are in our way. Paul, number 2. And easy target, number 3, getting them points. Me way in the back as usual. That's okay. GG's all around in the chat, everybody. Let's show some love in the chat. Mr. Macca, a little jinx today. Little jinx today, but I know Mr. Macca has literally more points than any of us, everybody. Just absolutely crushing it overall. Look at his points, everybody. 10,000 points in this marbles run. That's pretty insanely awesome. That's a lot of points. Let's keep at it. And we have our own local leaderboard as well. So if you do come and join us, know that if you are number 1, I'm going to give you something automatically. All right, go ahead and go exclamation play if you're number 1 out of the leaderboard, that is. Exclamation play in the chat. Make sure you lock down for our next race. And we're going to come back to that in about 25 minutes. All right, back to some Astroneer. Here we go. How are we doing on our time here? All right, I'm trying to be good, everybody. Try to take a break every hour, just a smaller break as well. So now would be a good time. Now, every now and again, everybody, you want to go on or off your vehicle or go into your shelter to rest up. Look at him sitting in there. He's just, you can see his helmet in there. And again, I've been trying to work on my health a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy some of my AFK highlights for just a moment while I walk around, stretch my legs, be a good individual. All right, let's go. Told you I'd be right back. All right. Man, that's a great scene there in Fallout in the VR. Oh, so awesome in VR. But if you never had a chance to play Fallout 4 VR, it is amazing. Amazingly good. All right, we're back. Let's get to it. So we can see here that we've also got another battery right here in here. Now, what I do is I kind of use these little things here so I can see my batteries or my kind of battery level or power level no matter where I'm at. And you see we've got a little bit of surplus power right now because we're getting some wind power, but sadly the wind power has run out and then our research has gone a bit slower. We're looking pretty good right here, 2302. Let's see what else we can get going in our mission log. Again, the EXO research, we'll try to get to one of those. We want to print a small shuttle, print and install an auctionator in the shuttle, and then attach a solid fuel thruster. So we're going to need to do that as well because we're going to need to go and do that as well. Print and fill a medium resource canister. Let's go ahead and see if we actually can unlock it. We can unlock the medium resource canister, but that's going to take all of our research, and we really want to get our rocket ship going. And this way we can go to other planets and get other resources. So we're going to get that going right now. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and find our large vehicle, which actually is not there. It's in our medium printer. Where's our vehicles? I don't see them. Rail station, pumpkin shelter. Oh, there they are. I always get confused because they're behind the rover here. They're right here. There we go. All right, a small shuttle. We can do that. We got 1,500. Let's get that going. Now we also need to unlock our rocket here. Let's find our little rocket booster. It's in here somewhere. There we go. Solid fuel thruster. We got enough for that as well. All right. And we need aluminum and ammonium. Now, ammonium we just found the other day sitting right over here. Very, very nice. Let's get that over here. And then also we want to look at which printers we need to get going. So we have our small printer here. And somewhere is my medium printer right over here. So let's actually take this auto arm off for now. Drop that over there. Grab our small printer. Try to put these together so we know where the heck they're at. Aim them in the right direction. There we go. We're going to need to print some stuff. Okay, first thing we want to do is go ahead and print actually 2 solid fuel thrusters is what I suggest for sure. And we'll go ahead and put one of these on here. And then our other problem here is aluminum. Now, we had a bunch of aluminum, and I believe we've probably used it all up. And we're going to need to go on the journey and find some more. Yeah, don't see any right now. Yeah, I don't see any. Let's go ahead and grab our little things here. Now, a lot of what you do, by the way, in this game is taking your resources and organizing them. Like, great example here, if I needed this right here, I could just go ahead, take that off, and then grab that and use that. Or I can make some more. Those just take a bit of resin. You're going to need a lot of resin, as much resin as you can possibly get. And over here, we've got some zinc, and we've got some ceramic, and a little bit of copper. But we don't actually have any of our aluminum. Now, over here, on this other side, over here, I've made a ramp using control. A nice flat ramp. I actually love doing these kind of ramps. And I do mine fairly steep. I'm not even pressing forward, everybody. That's just gravity bringing us down. Speaking of resin, there's some right there. Now, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and find the particular resource that we were accessing before. Now, this is not it right here. This is zinc. These kind of purple clusters like this is zinc. I'll get way up on it so you guys can see it. There we go. That's zinc. What we're looking for is a thing that looks like a stack of coins. Now, we accidentally went down too far when we originally came down because we missed this first level and we ended up on the second level. But we're going to go ahead and explore a little bit this way. Let's get back on our vehicle here and let's see where our road goes that we made here in this direction. See what we find over here. All right, and up there on the top, you can see we got some quartz up there. And there's a hole to the surface right there, right up here. Yeah, that goes right out to the surface level as well. And then again, we have a little bit of resin. Now, One of the things that you can do is to give yourself a better view is to start to remove the obstacles between where you are and where you're trying to go, right? So if you go ahead and just start taking this out, you create a kind of a wider view of what you're doing. I'm going to hit C like cat to turn on my generator and take some of that stuff out. Again, you don't have laser weapons in this game, everybody. You just go ahead and use your shaper to wipe that baddie stuff out. It gets in your way. You can see down here we can also research these if we want to as well. So not seeing much over here. Let's go ahead and keep going in this direction. And let's go ahead and see what's beyond this right here. And I usually go where my instincts lead me. Again, remember you can shape all this stuff out. Once it kind of gets dislodged there, it'll actually disappear. And again, we're just going to kind of open this up. You don't want to be too close to these when they explode. They will explode on you and you will die. Watch out for that. And again, generator on. Soon we're going to get something that is going to make it where we don't have to use that generator anymore. It's actually a really great addition to the game, I think. Again, you see I'm just kind of shaping the thing out, holding down control. Give myself a nice flat surface here. And just kind of shaping this all out until I kind of run into it. Now, sometimes, again, like I said, it's going to be hit and miss. Sometimes you find it right away. And sometimes it's quite the epic journey. And we're going to go ahead and fill in over this hole here. Again, holding down control. And I kind of feel like in this direction, we see we got some compound here. Oh, and there we go again. There we go. Now I actually had another extra organic, which is going to help me keep on rocking. Watch out for holes where you might fall down in. Over there, more... that is a lot of compound. Very nice. Not really seeing much here. I want to go ahead and turn this back off again. There we go. Now, our biggest problem is going to be our oxygen. You always want to make sure that you have the ability to get back to your base. Remember that you can actually do your shaping. Even if all your power is gone, your shaping still continues to work. So in emergencies, you'll have it. So let's go turn around. Don't feel the vibe from that one. Not really finding too much there. So let's go ahead and head back, and we'll look for some more of these. Now, obviously, we found some at some point because we already used some aluminum. Now, see, there's a little opening here. Let's go ahead and look back behind our ramp here. Let's see what we got. Good to go and explore. Now, this is how you get lost, but if you do get lost, everybody, you do have your compass, which can help you. I'd strongly suggest putting a beacon at your ramp area. I love that explosion, everybody. One of my favorite things they've added to the game. I think it's so good. All right. And again, I'm just exploring around, checking how far back this stuff goes. There's something back here. Now, this is how you get lost, by wandering off, looking at goodies, and you're like, oh, there's something here. And then you turn around, and you're like, oh, God, which way did I come from, right? I happen to know it's this way. Other things you can do is also leave yourself a trail of where you came from and where you're going to. One of the things that I'll do is make a big, giant arrow. Like, say, right here, I can just go ahead and hold down the Alt key, go up like this, hold down Control, and say, look, my base is in that direction. It's like a big finger pointing in that direction. Like that, telling me that, hey, this is where I came from. And again, since I have the vehicle, I do have kind of an unlimited amount of wandering I can do and still be able to come back. You can also use your tethers, which is something I typically show at the beginning of the stream, but then I also show the fact that you don't actually need your tethers at all, everybody. You don't even need to use tethers if you don't want to, but in the beginning game, it is actually part of your quest as well. Oh, look what we found over here. Maybe this will blow this thing up. Let's see what happens. I don't think I've ever gotten those right next to those. Go ahead and unlock that. We'll go ahead and bring that back over here, because we can go ahead and bring that to our base. And should we find some dynamite, we'll be set to go. Now, I can also go down another layer, down in that lower layer there, and look there. But I feel like what I'm going to do is just go ahead and go right here. And I'm going to cut us a nice open area. Now, sometimes this is really thick, everybody. It goes back really, really far. And sometimes you're lucky and you actually do what I call a breakthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and hold down Control and flatten this lower part out and see how we're looking. We got all these little bitties. If you accidentally take some stuff out down below, don't worry about it. Sometimes those things are hard to get. There we go. Hold down Control. And there we go. So now we have a nice straight thing. Now we actually already went around. Oh, and we found some more zinc there as well. We actually went around from the other side and actually already made it this way. Now, one of the things I also do, and that I know about the game, is if you go one direction long enough, you will actually find any resource that you're looking for, usually, most of the time. And I'm going to go ahead and try to match this to our current terrain here. And what I'm basically doing is I'm making a road. That's right, I'm making a road from my ramp here and kind of heightening this, making this go up a little bit higher, just so it won't visually be in my way. And then I'm going to go ahead and widen this out as well. There we go. Hold down Control. I'm also getting the power from my vehicle right now. And so this is really, really fun. Now, I currently have the boost mod and the drill mod, but I don't have my wide mod yet. My wide mod is very useful for this kind of stuff where you're cutting paths and you're making paths because it's much larger. The circle is much larger. Those are my 3 favorite mods, though I have used all the mods in the game. All right, now let's get back on our vehicle now that we've made ourselves a big thoroughfare here. Now, also this is for later on as well because I'm going to have much larger vehicles that I'm going to bring in here. So I kind of pre-think that out. Now, also, we can get a drill bit that will help us drill in this direction with our vehicle. Oh, there we go, out of power. With our vehicle as well. Now, see, our vehicle is not even giving us any power. We got a little bit on our light here, and our vehicle has some power. I'll show you a little trick as well. If you want to make this easy on yourself, just leave these down here for right now, because we're going to use those in a minute. And just get back on your vehicle. There we go, and we can see that our light, or our solar thing there is coming up. And up we go. And we'll come back, we'll widen all that out later. But we want to kind of go back up here, and maybe not even here at the base. We want to go ahead and drive our way out here. I love this little tractor. It's one of my favorite vehicles in the game, especially early game. Very, very useful because it is an auctionator. So super, super useful. We try to get that as quick as possible. We're going to go over here, have a little bit of fun with all this organic. Now, organic is the type of thing that you're going to end up just absolutely having a ton of it over time. So you might want to bring a little extra organic when you are down there doing your exploring right there. So as you can see, we popped out of there real quick. Grab some organic, turn this crazy train around, and head on back. See if we can find them coins. Now, we already found the coins that are nearby, so we're trying to find the stuff that's a little further out. Oh, all right. Nailed it. Nailed it, everybody. That was nailed it. I got it. Nailed it. All right. Now, I got it lodged in the side there. No worries. We got this. Flip it around. Get on it. Oh, God. Here we go. Standard Kismet stream right here. There we go. Amazing driving by Kismet as normal. Now, one of the biggest problems with the small tractor like that when you don't have the things on the back is it did what you just saw, which it kind of flips over all the time. I like to put the large battery on there and watch it as it just completely does all these flips all the time. We're going to widen this out a little bit better there for the future. And there we go. Very nice. Okay, now we've got some extra power that we can use. And again, if it does flip over like this, no big deal. Just hit F, just like Grand Theft Auto, everybody. You can hit F to get that going. And then, again, we'll get this back in line. We'll reconnect our trailers. You can have up to 3 trailers on the back of your main one. So it's really 4 trailers later on if you think about it. And there we go. All right, now back on our journey to go straight down from our ramp and to go this way. Turn our drill on. Let's do this. Now, see how the train is kind of going up a little bit? I'll go ahead and try to just make a little ramp right here. This very much reminds me of Photoshop. And as somebody with 30 years of experience in Photoshop, I can tell you that I dominate. I dominate some Photoshop, that is for sure. I used it when it first came out and have never stopped using it. Still use it every day to do all the graphics and fun stuff here in the stream that you see. Incredibly great program. But if you can't afford it, everybody, know that there are some free options out there that you can find on the internet. All you have to do is just say something like Illustrator free or Photoshop free, and you'll find some free versions. Though, when you can, I suggest, when you can't afford it, to go to the Pro Tools, because they got so many features that really help you out. All right, and again, just trying to find my way through here. I feel like we're kind of going back up again, and we're entering up in kind of an in-between level. Sometimes what happens is you have this in-between level, and it's very close to the surface, so you're not getting much resources at this level. And you can see that just the fact that we just keep going and going here, we're going to potentially go for a long way before we see any resources. Further down, the more abundant I find of certain resources, and even some rare resources as well, the further you go down. Oh, there's another chest right there. We'll just take that, put that on the road in case we ever need that. Right there. Don't need it right this second, but you never know. And we'll kind of shape this down a little bit first. We'll flatten this out a little bit. Oop, a little bit more. There we go. And then we'll just go ahead and fill that in like that nicely. And there we go. Now, again, you never want to get too far away from your vehicle that you can't run back to it to get your oxygen. So what I'm going to do is run back. Now, I am the king of just riding it right down to the last moment as well. To basically, you know, if it was one more breath, you would have died. That kind of thing. Again, let's just keep going, though, but I feel like I might need to go one more level down and keep this rocking. And we can go a little bit off-road in here, just for fun through this area. I can always come back and flatten it out later. Again, if you don't see your resources fairly quickly, you might want to go in the opposite direction. I do see potentially something nice there. Let's go ahead and flatten this out. Again, just kind of use our current terrain. Yeah, good enough. Let's see what we got. Yeah, we got a packager there. Now, it'd be nice if we got a one of those, but we didn't. And again, lots of stuff there. Oh, I think maybe in the distance. No? I think that's compound. Aha! There we go. Never give up. Never surrender. Now, the hard part, finding our way back to our vehicle. Now, by the way, it actually does show your vehicle on the campus, or on the compass. So you will see the vehicle on the compass. So it does help you get back to your vehicle in times of trouble. But here we go. Well, let's go ahead and flatten this all out. We know where to go now. We're going to need some of this organic here to keep our thing going. We know there's something off in this direction. So again, we'll go ahead and try to find a kind of better medium level here to bring ourselves a nice little ramp to meet this. And then we're going to try to go, let's say, this direction. I think it was over this way. We'll go ahead and check it out. Take out all these stalagmites. And we'll try to punch through. A little further to the right. All right. No worries. I usually turn that off when I'm not using it, so a little further right. So we went that way, so we want to go maybe this way. Let's try this out. Now again, as you do this, it'll actually take these out if you lower it just a little bit. Or you can just do that until it falls and then just cover it right back up again. It'll go away here in a second. Same thing here. There we go. Again, same thing here. Let's go ahead and try to make ourselves a path. We'll get there. Just keep on working at it. Oh, speaking of, I think we got something over that way. And there's where we're trying to go right there. Bring this up just a little bit. Like this. Now, one of the cool things about this gray color that you have right here is this gray color is telling you that you did that. You shaped that, right? This gray color is typically only if you actually affected the ground. Uh-oh, speaking of, let's see if I make it back to my vehicle. Only you can make that gray color typically underground. Most of the time it's usually brown or red or whatever layer you're in. But in this case, it is us. So let's go ahead and drive on over this way. And we're going to stock up big time here. We're also going to see what else is over here, because I see there's something glowing off in the distance. Maybe a medium generator, which would help us out. Right here, we've already got some slag tight. We'll take that. And some aluminum already. Nice. And some power cells. Look at this. Yes, all right. Medium generator. Sweet. All right, we'll put that over there. Over here, we got some copper, more power cells. Look at this. Oh, man, this is just a smorgasbord of loot. Lots and lots of loot here. There we go. And then a whole bunch of trash. We've got some goodies right there as well. Some quartz. And we'll just kind of run this back toward our vehicle. Now, I typically, when I find stuff, I will go ahead and just put it on an area nearby the road in case I come by again and I want that stuff. Also, when I loot stuff, you'll see me go in again and just do this. So when I'm on that road and I look over here, I can see that I made that little thing. And that's going to tell me when I look over there like this, oh, wait a minute, I already looted that before. So I happened to invent that idea to put little tags like that. All right, now let's get here doing what we came here to do. Letting that out just a little bit more. Try to match this up. Ugh. Not quite. Something more like that. Something like that ought to do it. And then over here, same thing. Right down where we want to be. Okay, and we'll bring our vehicle up here so we can load it up. Later on, by the way, we can automate all of this stuff. We can automate a ton. Oh, there we go. We're ready for a battle. All right, let me go ahead and get a ton of this first. Now, if you are going to drop stuff like this, I suggest making a little divot like this for the stuff to go into. If it's going to let me. There we go. Oh, there's stuff under there, too. Make a little divot and then stand in such a way that if your backpack is full, it'll actually drop down in there like that. Oh my gosh, there's a ton of it here. Great Kismet tip there for you. Wow, that is a good node area. And there we go. So we got a nice little spot where it dropped into. That's going to help us put it away over here. Now, I've also got a bunch of stuff on the back of me here. I purposely put that on there to max that out. And we're really going to go to town here on some of this. Now, we could just leave this here as well. Another thing we could have done was we could have tethered to this point. So the tethers will help us find our way back. Though I'm pretty good at remembering this because we went fairly straight down our ramp and then we went forward. That's usually how I end up doing all of my stuff. Down the ramp, forward from the ramp, keep going until you run into some, and then you come back. Now, of course, now that they have rails, in theory, I haven't done it, don't tell me. I'm thinking that I might want to basically bring some rails down here to grab some stuff. We'll check all that out later on. Now, we've also got this generator, so you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and leave that behind, put that generator right on there. Maybe put that zinc in there. Do we have anything else on us here? We might want to leave behind maybe some resin. We can leave those power cells behind. Zinc, we don't need it right now. We'll keep that because that's fairly thin. Carbon, don't need that. Like that. We'll just leave that stuff there for in the future. And then I can just shift left click and this stuff will go into my inventory. Now, I definitely suggest to back up like this. And then I'm going to turn my vehicle around back out in the direction I want to go. And then also there's going to be more of those resources usually wherever I'm standing, like right here. Definitely need to get my wide mod going. There we go. And as you can see, I'm starting to drop the resources now. Oh, I got a power cell on me. Put that up there. There we go. And we'll put that over there, so maybe at some point when we come back down here, we'll be good. So we got our aluminum that we need, a little bit of other resources. Oh, wait, we got some room up here in the front, too. And a whole lot of what's known as laterite, a.k.a. aluminum, once we refine it. So we can get 2 more there. Let's go back. Try to get 2 more. Don't try to... Watch out you don't fall down to the next level. Oh, and now we're leaving stuff behind. There we go. That's okay. We'll leave this out here. And that'll tell me, hey, laterite to the left when I come back again. I can also put a beacon there. We can run tethers. We can do all of that stuff, which is going to help us find our way back. But since we've already set this up, we know we can head back. Again, when we need that box, we know that box is there. And then right here, this is one of the dangerous things to do is to not flatten this out because it may make me think in the future that I didn't actually go this way. Okay, holding down that control. See that gray coming in? That gray's going to make it a dead giveaway that, hey, I've gone this way, and there's some potential resources that I might need in that direction. And then you can see that this goes up a little bit here. Again, just kind of click on it a little bit, hold down your control. Make yourself a nice transition there. And you might have to rework it a little bit, right? Especially on these edges, holding down control. And smooth those edges out. And now we have the ability just to beeline our way down here and collect a bunch of resources. Now we can just head out full speed ahead. And I like to sometimes get lost in the game, everybody. I typically don't use the compass only to show you guys. But I do like that. Uh-oh, where am I at? I have to path find my way back from wherever I wandered off to. I find that very fun. But all right, let's go ahead and get up here, and we are ready to throw down as well here in the chat. All right, let's go. Let's get this going on. Over here, we're going to forge a bunch of that up. We're going to go ahead and take this off now. I'm going to set that to the side. We'll get another one here. We'll forge all those up. Now, that's going to make a ton of aluminum. That's going to help us a lot. Now, while you're waiting for that, of course, you can do some multitasking. And get yourself all of these resources off here. Now, another smart thing to do, by the way, is if it does pull all your resources off of the things, you can just go ahead and swap that out instead. For me, I'm just going to go ahead and leave most of this on here except for the carbon. And now what we've got is we've got this great little power unit that's going to help us out. These, by the way, don't have to be on the table. You can literally just put those down there and connect those little things like that, those little wind generators. But this does need to be on the table. And this thing, we look at our power. See, right now our battery is drained, which means we just don't have enough power to keep stuff running. But we found ourselves some carbon here, and we can put that carbon in there, and there it goes. Now watch it as it does a lot of power. This actually generates 9 power, which is a lot in the very beginning. These other ones right here only produce 2 power. But if you do enough of these, of course, they equal one of the medium generators. But medium generator being much more efficient, I find. So there we go. All right, now we've got our aluminum. We can get back on task here, which is trying to get our stuff going here. Trying to get our solid fuel thruster going. And we'll want another one of these, and we'll want some more of our ammonium here. Oh, my backpack's full. That laterite right over here. Place the 2 we took off. In fact, we're going to put even more on there. Let's go just like that. And move this over here. And then now that this solid fuel thruster is done, I highly recommend doing another one because see how it pulled that out of my backpack. and we'll do another one. Now let's do a battle while we're waiting for that. To battle! All right, these battles are looking pretty wimpy. Pretty wimpy here, but we're going to keep on rocking. Let's throw down. See what we can do. Oh, later, boom. All those things got blowed up. Man, even with a little bit of units we have, we're still dominating. Nice job. There we go. All right, Wreck is our MVP there with some pretty cool looking units there. 13 kills, and thanks to Frogman's Lair for all 6 units. Again, let's keep going. You want me to keep doing these battles, everybody? We got to step it up. Usually, I want at least 30 units to keep the battles going because these battles are pretty tough. Definitely going to need some help on this one. All right, let's call in the Saint. What do we got down here? Up here. I'm going to say this part down here at the bottom is going to be probably our toughest part. Strongly suggest some rogues, flying rogues or regular rogues to run in there, sneak past the mobs, and take out these little slime tanks. Put one here, one over there, one over here, to right up there. And then we're going to try to push down in there, hopefully, bring in that win. Let's go ahead and also check in on our quests. No quests need to be done. And check the store here. Still another 2 hours before that comes up. We'll come back to that later. And let's do a marbles race. All right, we're back. All right, let's go. 60 seconds on the clock for you guys to go exclamation play in the chat. Come on, let's get as many people going in the battles as we can. We got a bunch of peeps here in the channel. Let's get it going. Let's get it fired up. $30 seconds left. Now remember, you can use these custom marbles here. If you're a viewer, you can use those, or you can use over there as a subscriber. You've got some other marbles you can choose from, or you can buy some in the marble store. If you do buy some in there, some coins in there, make sure to use my code, Kismet. It does help support the stream. Appreciate each and every person who does. There's lots of cool stuff in there, everybody. Really, really killer stuff. All right, away we go. Actually, I need to move my guy away from the sound here. There we go. Let's do it. Oh, look at this green one. Okay, let's see what's going to go on here. Oh, people bouncing around all over. It's very bouncy. Oh, man, what's going to happen here, though? Whoa, right through. Apparently nothing. Looked like a laser beam field or something. This is funny. Everybody just bouncing around. Big tube tunnel. Catch up with our leaders here. But he coming through, bouncing through the tunnel. Uh-oh, uh-oh, whoa. Whoa. Dropping into a sorter here. Whoa! Almost went in first try. Oh, there he goes. Down into the tunnel. Into the tube. Mr. Macula close behind here. Beck coming in as our winner. Nice job. GG's all around. Everybody trying to get in there. Beep coming in number 2. Mr. Macula number 3. That's why you're hanging. Oh, no. Paul went wandering off. F's in the chat for Paul, everybody. I don't know what up with that. Thank you, Beck, for that lurker love. Appreciate it. All right. Nice job, everybody. Nice job crushing it there. Let's go ahead and get into another race. We're doing races every 30 minutes whenever we do stream Raiders. And we're going to keep that going. Oh, whoa, look at that one. Cool. That one looked neato. Exclamation play in the chat to make sure that you get in the next race, everybody. Go for it. We're going to switch back to some Astroneer. All right. So we got that going. We got a big ramp down there. In fact, I feel like I'm just going to slide down here to the bottom of this ramp. Grab this one right here. Work my way back up. Now, that's how I work my way up, everybody. I just drop it. Hold down shift to run a little faster. Oop, try to click it anyway. Come back here. Click it and just drop it like this as you move your way up. Sometimes you get obscured like that. And then try to make it to the top before it rolls all the way back down. Come here. Oh, you little. Come back here. I clicked on it. Sometimes it doesn't want to be clicky, Don. Get up here, you. All right, there we go. We got it up here now. I'm going to set it off to the side for now. Bring that up. We've got that going. We've got our solid fuel thrusters. Now we got two of them. One to get us there in case we screw up. We have the ability to get back. Very, very useful there. And then also we want to go ahead and print ourselves a large printer. Because we're going to need that large printer. We need 3 compound. Just happens to be that we have tons. Oops. We have tons of compound right over here. I misclick all the time, everybody. It's like my special skill or something. Let's go ahead and fire up that as well. Get that large printer going. Let's get this stuff kind of out of the way here. Clean this little messy base up. Oh, I already got one. Hold on, hold on. Abort mission, abort mission. There we go. Abort mission. I forgot. I already printed one right over here. Or I think I got one. I can't remember. Either I printed it or I got one. All right. We're going to go ahead and bring this over here. We're going to set it down right there. We're going to take our centrifuge off right now. We're going to actually aim it. Let's aim it toward us here. And we got any room on this table? We do. All right. Let's go ahead and just put this right out of the way over there. Let's get our vehicle out of the way. Back that up just a little bit, just to give a little bit of room here for our large printer. And you see I got the pumpkin shelter, everybody. Pumpkin shelter is something you unlock for the Halloween event. Again, I've been playing the game since it released. Very, very fun. All right, we got that popping. Now what we need over here in the large printers, we need a bunch of aluminum, which is why I got so much aluminum. Now you know why. Over there. And then we're going to get our very first shuttle in this playthrough. Let's go. Now, it's going to take a while, everybody. We're going to definitely need some power over there. And you're like, well, Kismet, how do you make this carbon right here? Well, it's just made from organic. It's actually fairly easy to make. You just grab that organic, put it in your forge, and it will convert over. And now we've got this little small generator that we found. And that generator is really helping us because now our thing is printing at full speed. Very, very useful. More stuff back away. Aluminum here off my backpack. Let's say, oh, no room there. All right. Let's put it over here. Now, it actually doesn't print it like this. It prints it packaged. Now, if you've never seen the package feature in the game, it is absolutely brilliant. A stroke of genius, everybody. I absolutely love the packaging idea here in the game. We also need ourselves a little bit more medium storages here. Let's grab some resin. I'm always out of resin. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I'm constantly out because I'm constantly using it for more and more storage. A little bit more storage. All right, we're almost there. Let's check this quest. Anything else we need to do? Let's see. Print a small shuttle. Print and install an auctionator. Print and attach a solid fuel thruster. All right. So we got to make an auctionator as well. And there we go. There is our vehicle. Now, obviously, if you've got a landing pad, probably a good idea to put your vehicle on the landing pad, right? There we go. Very nice. And then we'll go ahead and get our solid fuel thruster. We'll unlock one of these. The other ones you want to leave packaged. And we'll go ahead and put that right in there. Now, most of the time, by the way, I do not use the auctionator at all. I rarely ever print them, rarely ever use them. But if you are going to a new planet, it's a good idea so that if you do want to use your tethers, you can. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and find the auctionator, which is automatically unlocked now, by the way, here in the game. So we need ceramic and more aluminum. How convenient that we went and got a bunch of it. And how convenient that we already made a bunch of ceramic over here. That's because I think ahead, everybody. I think ahead. I go and grab a little smattering of all of the resources in the beginning. I feel like it really does pay off at this point when you're making all this stuff and you're pushing forward on all your quests. Does really, really help a bunch. There we go. And now all we got to do is put our auctionator right up here. And there we go. All right. Our auctionator off and running. So to parts unknown, we're now going to get ourselves one of the greatest things they've added to the game, everybody. The QRTG, a field shelter, and another solid fuel thruster. And there we go. The QRTG is awesome. Now, in the later game, you're going to get a larger RTG, one of the best things in the game, because it is a non-stop renewable power source that never runs out of power. You don't have to plug it into anything other than your backpack in this case. And then I don't need to use the generators anymore, right? Because I'll always have power. Now, sometimes you might want to supplement the power with your generator. Now, I'm also going to go ahead and bring this field shelter, and I am going to also bring the solid fuel thruster so that when we go to our new planet here in a moment, we'll be able to hopefully make our way back. We will see. I have actually gone to every single planet in the game and started from scratch, meaning that you go in there, you don't use any of your pre-existing stuff, pre-existing resources, and you start from scratch and see if you can get off the planet, and you can do it on every single planet in the game. So if you do get stuck there, everybody, know that you can get to the point where you can make a solid fuel thruster again. You just start building up your base again, and then you make yourself a solid fuel thruster, and then you're out of there right there. So it does work on every single planet. So very cool as well. So again, we need to get our research up, but we really need to go to another planet here. And we need to kind of get a little bit of prepped for another planet. First thing we want to do, of course, is make a little vehicle. So we'll go ahead and work on our tractor. Again, that's why we got so much aluminum here, is so we can get that going on. There we go, tractor going on. Another thing we can do to kind of speed up the process here is we can go ahead and look. We can look at another small printer here. What do we need? We need some compound. And we got some of that way over there. We'll go ahead and double up. You'll see me start to double up on all of my printers later on because it's just faster to have two of them running, one doing one thing and one doing another. Or you can actually set them to that thing, and that's the thing they're always doing. If they have resources to make it happen, you can set it to automatically make that thing. So very cool. So let's go ahead, get that tractor going on. And that's the trailer right there. We already got our tractor. Now, we have a lot of stuff on us right now, so we might want to go ahead and think about how we're going to get to the other planet, right? How we're going to get to the other planet and how we're going to bring resources back from that other planet, because our vehicle here does not have the ability to bring it back from that other planet. I strongly suggest to print yourself a little medium storage here and to bring that with you as well. So then we can go ahead and take the auctionator off the vehicle, leave that auctionator wherever we're at, and then also bring back some resources on the way back. So good to think ahead as well, because when we take the auctionator out, we'll be able to put the medium storage in that same spot. Now we've got our trailer, and again, we're very, very locked up here. We can probably leave one of these solid fuel thrusters behind. Let's see any more quests that we can go ahead and knock out here or maybe on the way. Get some tongues in there, some lithium, we got to remember that. Print and fill a medium resource canister, we'll get around to that as well. Place a shelter on another planet and another landing pad on another planet. That's actually a lot tougher because you have to put the landing pad in there. Use trade platform to obtain resources. We want to get to that eventually. Activate the planet's core. That's going to be a while. Find vehicle data recorder on DeSolo. We'll get to that later on as well, too. So all of those, we'll get to those. Right now, our main kind of goal is to go from here, go to another planet, go ahead and get that tungsten, and bring that tungsten back, because that's the next thing we need. We also need some lithium as well from another planet. You can see Venecia or Novus is where it tells you, and then tungsten, we can get it on DeSolo or Caldor. Right there. So we're ready to go, everybody. We won't leave this planet. Let's do it. We got 4 launches. We're ready to go. I think that's more than before. Usually I had 2 launches. But now we're getting 4. All right. Now the planet that's closest to us, you can see all the planets here in the universe. You can see them floating around out there. This one, of course, really awesome over here, Glacio. Glacio, one of my favorite in the entire game, but the one we're going to go to is nearby. It's right here. It's actually a moon of Sylvia called DeSolo. I suggest going to that one first if you are looking for tungsten, because it is quite abundant over here. So let's get over here. Let's get it going on. And here we are at DeSolo. Now, you can see right here, this little symbol means that we can land there. Now, also, you can see there's something actually there. There's like a little light bulb or something there, so that might be a good landing spot. Now, I typically land next to where these little beacons are, and that's for later game as well. But we'll go ahead and just land here, see what we can find, and we'll look around and see if we can see any resources. Now, we can see some up here on the top. We can see some resin over here. Again, if you roll over this stuff and just wait a second, the little tooltip will come up. We can see we've got clay up there. Look at this. We got zinc on the surface level. And then we'll go ahead and just climb up a little bit here through attempting some spacebar. Oh, it's too steep. Too steep. What do? We shape. That's what we do. Shape ourselves a path. And then we can hold down control. A little too steep there. There we go. Cut our way through there. Take a look on this side. All right. Now, again, we can bring up our radar, our compass, and it's going to tell us, hey, there's some stuff off in that direction. Hey, there's some stuff off in this direction. Now, if you notice that this actually has a symbol on it, that's telling you that's a quest, everybody. That's a quest that we want to do, so we definitely want to go that way. Now, you're like, well, Kismet, you're leaving your ship behind. Oh, no, I'm not. Watch this. I can go ahead and shape my way down just a little bit, grab my ship, and I can bring my ship with me if I want, because I got a little anti-gravity beam. That's going to help me out. Now, we can also put a landing pad down and all of that. I did not bring the landing pad because we are definitely not ready for that yet. But we will get that going eventually. So I'm just kind of walking it in the direction I want to go. Let's say right there. And we can see we've got a cache there. And then over here, oh, now look at this. Find vehicle data recorder in DeSolo. So we did, and we got some dynamite here. Now you can shape around the dynamite. I highly suggest not setting off the dynamite too close to your face or putting multiple dynamites next to each other. The more you put the dynamite, just like in Minecraft, when you put a whole bunch of dynamite together, you know what it does? It blows off half the planet. So look out for that. We're going to save this one, and we're going to bring this one over, and we're going to do this one over here as well. Now what you can do is you can go ahead and try to dislodge this one. Grab this one and put it nice and close to this other one here, right? And we'll go ahead and shape under that. Grab that. And I have actually killed myself with this before, just so you know. We're going to try to put this one nice and close as well. Yeah, let's rotate it around a little bit. Put it right in there, right up against it. Now, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, right? Just trying to get that thing nice and close. All right, that should work. Put it on the top. Hold down F. And run away! And there we go. Hey, look at that. We got 2 things done for 1 bomb. We got some exo chips right there. And as you can see, that made a very, very big hole there in the ground. And these chips are very useful. Later on, by the way, you can get vertical takeoff and landing, aka VTOL equipment as well. And that's pretty much it for that. This is just a bit of this debris that we had from before. But these right here, by the way, you can just shift click them. And you can go ahead and fill up your backpack. Say I take this off here. I can shift click them and they'll all go into my backpack here. And you can see now I have a little debris basket that I can actually use for scrapping, which is super useful. What else we want to do is run over here before we run out of oxygen because we're getting real close. Oh, look at the planet coming up in the back. Cool. And again, you can just bring your vehicle with you. Much funner, by the way, when you have the jetpack, because you can actually jetpack around while holding your rocket ship. I'm just going to go ahead and bring it over here to make it nice and easy for us to do what we want to do. Now, one of the things we still need to do, though, before we leave, we did unlock this over here. So we are going to get more stuff because we unlocked that stuff on DeSolo. We blew up the data recorder. We retrieved the exo chip. let's get that done. Now, you want to be forwarding those quests so it does unlock more. Unlock an extra research aid unit, which we did, but it didn't quite give us credit. Oh, well. No worries. All right, what else do we got here? Place a shelter on another planet. We want to do that. This one here. Activate the planet's core. We're going to go ahead and turn that one. Oh, those are active but not tracked. All right, let's go ahead and track that one. And maybe this one here. We'll try to get as many of those we can done in the span that we have to do that. All right, and we're trying to get some tongues in as well. Now, we found some really nice resources here. And so I didn't really need my vehicle because it was close enough by, but we're going to go ahead and do this. And we can also grab this, kind of rotate it around, and take the auctionator off. Leave it here on the planet, and definitely take these with you. You're going to need those big time. All right, and put that right in there. Also put the dynamite in there. Careful you don't activate that dynamite. Boom goes your ship, and then you're starting all over again. Now, I'll go ahead and leave that there. No big deal, because we can try to find our way back, because we can see there's a beacon here. Had I brought some resources to make a beacon, that would have been super useful. Though, we still may find some on our journey to get some tongues in. So, all we need is just a little bit of tongues in to get us going to the next stage. Now, again, if you see how I drilled underneath there, we've got another research item under there. But what I'm really doing is just trying to get this set up so I can go ahead and work my way down. And we'll zoom in a little bit here, try to get our angles a little better. And let's say something like that. What's going to happen is I'm eventually going to run out of oxygen if I get too far away from my stuff. But I'll show you a great thing. I have the QRTG right now, by the way. This is why I can kind of endlessly shape. I definitely need to make that wide mod next time we're back at base. Let's get that going on. Now, some areas, depending on how high up you are, is how long it takes you to get down to the lower area. And you see, I really go to town on it, especially with the QRTG, holding down control to do the base. Just keep working my way down until I start to break through on another level. You also see that the color's starting to change there. See the yellow? And depending on how steep you put your ramp is how fast you typically get down to the lower levels. I'm just waiting for a breakthrough here, everybody. And we'll just keep going. Ooh, we got a ways to go there. All right, now you can see how far down we are. Now, sometimes you get unlucky and you basically just keep going really far down there. And then we'll also kind of flatten this out up here at the top. Now, because I've thought far ahead, everybody, I did make a tractor. We'll spin it around in the right direction. And then also made a trailer for my tractor. Now, this tractor acts as an auctionator, so I can just take it with me. And I don't have to run all the way to my base every time. It is incredibly powerful, so you don't have to do auctionators and tethers and all of that stuff. But you can if you want. It's your game. You do what you want. Now, also, we're going to put a generator here. Now, our biggest problem here on DeSolo is going to be organic. There's not that much, though there is a bit in these kind of yellow areas here where we can go ahead, try to grab at least a little bit of this organic. Enough to make a couple of our organic things here. Oh, also, we've got some little shell guys right there. Any more organic? I don't see any right here. Jump our way back up. Look around. Aha, this way. Now, organic's going to be our power source for our vehicle. And we got this one right here, which we can actually open fairly easy by putting a thing on there. Not really worried about that right now, but we can actually put a generator on there. It'll power that thing up, and then we can get what's inside. Right now, we're just trying to get some power so that when we get our vehicle going here, it'll have the ability to go down, into the ground there. And again, you can see mine's fairly steep. I typically go much steeper in my recent playthroughs just to get there just that much faster. All right, that's all powered up. Get on our vehicle, and we're off. So again, we're bringing the oxygen with us, or our oxygenator with us. In this case, oh man, all right, we're going to go ahead and stop. Now, just so you know, your vehicle actually will continue to roll if it is facing there. If it is really steep, it'll continue to roll in that direction. That's why I've kind of turned it a little bit. And let's go back to it, holding down control. Again, trying to keep the angle the same just to make it nice and easy. Sometimes what happens is it kind of creeps up like that. See how the angle creeped up a little bit? You can see it right here on this lip, right? So sometimes I'll come back and double check. I get the sense that it's kind of going back upwards before. When I first started playing the game, I actually went down and then went right back up to the surface because I wasn't watching my angles of my stuff. Oh, look, we've got a bit of a breakthrough over here. Oh my gosh, we're real close. Oh man, it's already got a tunnel already ready for me there. Well, that was awfully nice of it to make me a tunnel right there. And let's just go ahead and utilize that tunnel. Hey, if it wants to make me one, I'm going to go ahead and backlog it. Backlog it right into my current thing here. And then hold down control. And try to match all this up to what's already there. So again, if you already got, it's already dug out a hole for you, hey, you might as well use it, especially if it's literally pointing at the ramp you just did. Now, I don't need to go down that direction, though. So what I really want to do is also have the ability to go ahead and just extend a lot of this so I can kind of see in this area. And we're hoping to find a little bit of quartz and a bit of tungsten as well, which will be super useful in this playthrough. Don't think I see any in that direction. This particular level, by the way, is also very... Oh, there's that quartz we're looking for right over there. We could definitely use that. Let's go ahead and widen this out. Not seeing any more of it. Must be down. There we go. Not very much of it there. All we need is just a little bit. Oh, there we go. There's a bunch of it. You're like, Kismet, you're air there, bro. Yep, I'm notorious by leaving it down to the very last minute. All right. There we go. We've got that. Our ship is going to, our vehicle is going to go ahead and give us some oxygen. Go ahead and generate a nice beacon. All right, that beacon is going to go ahead and go up here so we'll know where our ramp is that we built previously. And what I do is I use green. Doesn't matter which one actually you use, but I go ahead and use green right there. And I could put a field shelter down here as well, which will also act as a beacon. But we're just going to go with it for now. We'll slide down here. But again, we don't want to go down there. We want to go ahead and divert this a bit. Let's go ahead and make a little side diversion here. We can just kind of drive our vehicle here. There's some aluminum. Again, we're here for tungsten, and all we needed that thing was for one beacon there, so we're good there as well. But I'm just kind of working this down. This feels very creative, by the way. This is another reason why I love this game. As a creative person, myself, as an artist, it just massively appeals to me. They absolutely crushed this game, everybody. Just incredibly, incredibly good. All right. So now that we're down there, instead of just going straight down to the next level, we can go ahead and do that. Now, I strongly suggest that before you do get your vehicle down here, you just do a little bit of exploring, not too far, so you can find your way back. Just kind of a little look around. We see there's some quartz there. What do we got around the back here? We got aluminum. We got quartz. Don't see any tungsten there. I'm going to guess it's to the right here. Let's go ahead and bring our vehicle down now. And we'll get some oxygen while we're at it. Watch your head there, low ceiling. Okay, and here we are. We'll check this right side. I usually just run around first, just so I'm not, you know, driving around for no reason. Oh, look at this little chess piece. Oh, cool. That up there for now. Let's see. No tungsten in sight right now. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you come down, you hit the thing you're looking for. Rarely happens to me, but I hear it happens to some people. I have had it actually happen to me before, but not too often. Whoa, look out. Oh, God. No, don't fall down there. You don't want to fall down there because you have no oxygenator down there. But in an emergency, everybody, here's what you do. You go ahead and get this resin right here. This resin over here. Make sure you have enough power to make it happen. Once you have your QRTG, you're good. God, another piece as well. Look at that, 2 pieces. And so you go ahead and get yourself some resin like that. Always good to have your backpack on your resin, your oxygen filters, and keep an extra one there. Just in case of emergency, you can go ahead and make yourself an oxygen filter, which will basically filter the air and bring your oxygen back up. See my tank going back up there? Yeah, it's a very, very cool way of doing that. Don't even need tethers if you're a bit more advanced in that way. All right, so yeah, no luck so far. And did we look behind the ramp here? Anything going on behind this ramp? Again, quartz out here. Oh, look at that. Boost mod. Oh, man. Don't need it, but gonna grab it anyway. Wow. 0 tungsten today. Okay. Usually after I run around a little bit, it's usually within some area which I'm at. Now we're just going to need to pick a direction and keep going that direction until we find some. Let's go over here and stand by our vehicle for a sec here so that we're going to get that oxygen while we do this battle. To battle! All right, how we looking? 18 units, that's it? That's all we got? Well, we'll try to make the most of it. Let's do it, everybody. I'll try to boost as many people as I can. Try to speed everybody over there. Hopefully our rogues are going to make it happen, Captain. Let's go. Arrington coming in with the max level epic rogue. That's going to help a lot. Big time. Ah, God, I think I'm still in it to win it. There we go. Got that. Harrington doing a real good job there. Crushing it with just that 1 unit. Nice job. Failcraft down there with the epic as well. We might win this. There's a chance. We need Failcraft get up there with his barbarian. He's working on it. Oh, man, look at his teamwork. Look at his teamwork. Even with barely any units, still bringing in the W on that one. Nice. But we still got some more peeps to kill, and we got to get them before they get out of there. This is going to be tough because we got a long way to run. Nope, they are born. Let's see how many we got left. Even those 3 units, because they're ranged, could potentially kill all of our units. But I think we got this. We took out the gas things first so they didn't grow up too OP. And we're good. All right. Nice job, everybody. There we go. Arrington, look at that. Walking away being a boss, getting 50 gold. Pomo, I'm going to call you for short. Getting Paladin Scrolls. And look at this. Frogman's Lair showing you what to do right here, everybody. All 6 units is the MVP. 10 kills. 1,000 kiss cats for everybody in the chat. GG's for Frogman's Lair right there. Actually, GG for everybody. Throwing down on that battle. Let's keep going here. We've got some time to throw down some more units here. Definitely going for the vampire here. Let's go ahead and try to get this one on the right. Let's see how we do. We'll come back to that in a while. And now we're ready for another marbles race. Here we go. Exclamation play in the chat, everybody. We're going to throw down another race here. We've got a bunch more to go. We're going to play some more Astroneer here in a minute as well. But you got 60 seconds on the board to go exclamation play. Remember, everybody can join us. There is no excuse. You can just go in the chat, exclamation play. Boom, you're in. That's it. Don't do anything else in there. And, of course, you do have those emotes up there, those special emotes. You can use those as well. So go for it, everybody. Go for it. Again, we want to try to get as many people in the races as we can. More people that come and join us for Stream Redditors, the more people that come and join us for marbles, of course, the more loot that everybody earns over time. All right, here we go. This one looks cool. Guys are all dropping in, going up the various different snake directions here. There we go. Oh, man, I don't even know where they're going. Down there. Whoa, Innsver. What the? Whoa, taking a fast track. He is, he's really jamming. Go ahead and watch him here. Into the spinny ball. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, God. Can't see a thing. Oh, the spinny ball. The spinny ball. All right. He's trying to get out of there. He's stuck in spinny ball purgatory. Let's see. Let's see who comes out of there. Everybody's stuck in the, like, spinny ball. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Peeps look like they're bottoming out. Potentially coming down. Ansver is again coming out. Dominating this one. He's still got a ways to go, though. Beck trying to catch up. M's trying to catch up. Oh, I don't know. He looks like he's dominating. Let's see how he goes through these obstacles. Psh, like they weren't even there. What obstacles, Kismet? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God. I thought he was going to fall off for a second there. Oh, M's still in it to win it, though. Oh, Beck coming around the other side. Nope. Insfer again with the excellent move there. Uh-oh, watch out. Watch out for the paddles. Oh, no. Oh, paddles messing everybody up on that one. Oh, helping out Beck, though. Again, the upset. Beck coming in. Number one. Insfer number two. Amazingly, I'm still alive. That's a miracle. Whoa, that's cool. It's like a big guy with binoculars or something. Cool. I love a cool track, everybody. All right, getting everybody else in there. Nice. Nice round there. Again, we'll get another one started up. Now, again, exclamation play, so you make sure you get into the next battle as well. Oh, tried that boost at the end there, Insfer. Well, hey, that brought you in at least second place, so that was good. All right, everybody go ahead and go for it. We'll come back to this when we do another Stream Raiders battle. All right, now we found ourselves underground here. We don't see ourselves any tungsten nearby. So I kind of feel like we're already aiming this direction. We're on this here. Let's go ahead and head out this way. Now, it's always a good idea to know where you came from, where you're going to. You might also want to put a beacon down at the lower level here. I don't know if I got an extra one. I don't think I did. Let's go ahead and walk over this way, because we did see on the other side of this some more quartz up here. Shake this out a little bit. Get another one of those. Lurk mode on. Thank you, Akia, for that lurker love. I appreciate all my lurkers here in the stream. All right, let's go ahead and grab this beacon. Now, whenever I'm doing waypointing, everybody, where I'm saying, hey, look, this is where you need to go back to right here, as I typically use orange. So I use green for my base and orange for waypointing and finding my way around. So now when I pull away from my base, I can go ahead and just go here to my compass, and it will point me back on the compass back to where I came from. Though I will kind of already know because I'm going to go in one direction. Oh, hold on. There might be something straight out there. Hold on a second. Oh, almost fell down that hole there. Oh, that's quartz. All right, so that's quartz. Out there. Could just barely see it. Definitely look. Oh, no. I was right. You see, follow your instinct. Follow your instincts, everybody. All right, we're going to cut a path right through here. Like this. All right, wow, just straight out. All right, let's go ahead and fill that in. Straight out, the lucky thing. I love it when it's straight out from my ramp. I just literally drive that way. Now I'll go in and just take the extra time to make myself a nice little path. Wherever I'm going. And then sometimes just kind of match up to the terrain here. And use that as my kind of base. Sometimes the terrain is not flat. There we go. Again, just make myself a nice road. It's almost like Roadmaker 5.0 right here. Again, you make a lot of roads in this game. And again, eventually you can automate those roads by the fact that your vehicle can actually drill and pave at the same time. So very, very cool. Mechanic we'll get to eventually. Now, I'm not really worried about these resources, so I'm just going to go ahead and plow right over them. Leave myself a messy trail of resources. And again, see how it starts to elevate there? You want to go ahead and just backpedal that a little bit. See how I don't need aluminum and now it's finding tons of it? Always the way it goes, everybody. Don't need it. All up in your business. So I'm backtracking this to kind of angle it and flatten it against what's there. And then it's kind of like, you know, the two angles come together like that. All right. That's not what we're here for. We're here for some tungsten. Now, I happen to see the tungsten beyond these resources sitting right over here. And we'll see how much tungsten. Well, that's way too close to my tungsten node. Let's turn this baby around. Aim it back in the direction we came from. And let's see how much. That's a pretty small tungsten node, but you never know what's down below the ground. So let's go ahead and try it out. I love when you break through on a big group of it. Look at that. Wow. Good amount down there. And tungsten is actually called wolframite. Alright, that's probably good enough for now. And again, don't have that much room on the backpack, but, you know, at this point, I can go ahead and drop the boost mod, since I already have a boost mod. I think I have a boost mod. Boost mod. Drill mod. I need the wide mod. Don't need the laterite. Don't need this. I definitely need some wolframite. Let's put some in our backpack. Don't need the resin. And we should have dropped those back at our primary base, but oh well. Our primary landing spot. Put some on there. Now, we should have put one of the things on the front here. That would have been useful, the medium storage. But that's okay. We only need a couple to get us started as well. So let's grab that. Head on out of here. Super easy because literally it's aiming right back toward our ramp. So we can just go ahead and head back to our ramp. And take our ramp on up and out of here. Let's see if we run out of power as we're going up. It's pretty close. We ran out of power right there. Nice. All right, we've got some space up here. We can put this. Oh wow, just enough space there too. We got stuff on the other side. Yes, we do. All right, that worked out perfectly. Now I'm actually going to leave this shelter here because I'm going to use that shelter later. The solid fuel thruster, I'm going to go ahead and use that here in a moment. But we're going to go ahead and just leave everything here. This way we'll have this for the next time we land here. We'll have a vehicle. We'll have a little bit of power and all of that stuff. But we'll take the resources that we need. And we out of here. And there we go. Back to our primary planet. And we're going to bring our tungsten over there. Hey, I feel like we got our tungsten done, man. We crushing this today. Oh, and there we go. We lost our solid fuel thruster, got broken. Now we got to find our way back to our base. Now you can see we got a bunch of landing pads. Or I can see it way up there in the corner. We missed it. And you can see we got a bunch of landing areas here automatically. Plus you can put your own landing areas down through your landing pads. Now, one of the things they did that's really cool in here is they actually increase your orbit speed. So you can see that now the planet is rotating much faster. Thanks to them for doing that, because it did take a long time to go around the planet originally. Also, by the way, you'll notice this is a dome and this is a cylinder around your landing pads. So you know the difference between a landing pad and one that doesn't have a landing pad. And there we are, back at our home base without a scratch. All right, looking good. Put this right over here. Like this. Now we have this thing right here, that the old exo cache. I'm going to put that way out over there. We're going to take this dynamite that we found. We're going to put that right on there and go boom. All right. And get ourselves some more exo chips here. Very, very useful later on. Now we've got ourselves some wolf right here. We can go ahead and put that in our forges and have it cook us up some of that. All right, and we'll go ahead and put that on there in a minute. We can go ahead and take this off of here now. That over here. And there we go. That'll just auto feed in there. There we go. Refined tungsten from wolframite. All right, let's check these quests. And there we go. We're going to get ourselves another medium generator. Oh, we got the medium generator pattern, I think that was. Yes, medium generator pattern. Okay. Now we need to gather some lithium. And we need to do landing pad. Now, landing pad is fairly... I think it's actually in the big one now. Fairly expensive to get going on. But we'll go look. Where is our landing pad? Man, don't remember. Don't remember. They move all this stuff around on me, and I'm like, ah, God, where to go? Where to go? I don't know. I don't know where it's at. Oh, God. We'll find it. It's in here somewhere. Maybe it's under the medium again, where it was before. Let's see. Not there. No, no. Recreational sphere. We've got our rail engine and rail car. Oh, well, look at that. We can unlock that already. But again, I want to see if it comes up in the questing before I start to unlock all that stuff. Oh, and we can unlock the VTOL eventually there as well. Very cool. And I thought the landing pad was in here. The large one. Maybe I missed it. Let's look again. Our platform. Bigger platform, extra large. Pumpkin shelter. Rail station. Huh. They moved that somewhere else? Is that over here in the small printer now? I don't know where it went. Rail junction bundle. Ooh, what's that all about? Oh, tall rail post bundle. Oh, so much cool stuff to still explore. Again, I like to take my time in the game, but I don't just rush to whatever's new. I take the journey. I feel like it's always a better time to take the journey. Man, I don't know where the heck these landing pads went. I have no idea. Wow, I don't think they're in your backpack. Huh. Again, they used to be in the large one here. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Sometimes that happens, everybody. I just keep going past it. I'm going to look at the name. There it is. Oh, God, man. Must have went past it like 5 times. It's right there where it should be, along with the vehicles. God. Totally blind there, everybody. All right, that was not too bad. That one's 750, so aluminum and ceramic. I thought it was in large printer. I know, sometimes, I got sleep apnea, everybody, so that, my brain don't fire in all cylinders anymore. You're going to see that as a common theme of my stream up in here. All right, we've already got the large printer ready to rock here, so we're going to go ahead and now get that landing pad. There we go. And then some of the ceramic that we got from before. Put that baby on there. There we go. And landing pad. All right, there we go. Get that rocking. What else we need to do here? Let's see. In our quests. Let's check our quests over here. And let's see. Oh, lithium is the other thing we want to do. Print and fill medium resource canister, and other things. Build shelter and landing pad, which we're working on right now. Trade platform was the other thing. How are we doing on time? We're doing good. Doing good. All right. Let's see if we can get some lithium. That'd probably be a good idea. Again, let's prep for our adventure. And luckily, we already have an extra solid fuel thruster. I always like to have one extra on me so I don't get stranded wherever I'm going. We can go ahead and take these off of here now because that's nice and built up. And we can go ahead and get these ready. So we need a tractor, and we're going to do a trailer. Over here, we're going to need our compound as well. So let's go ahead and grab some compound from way over here and bring it nice and close. Put that in there. Oh, that looks like... Huh. That looks like a shelter more than a landing pad. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's get this going. And aluminum is very much like resin in the early game. You run out real quickly. All right, let's go ahead and help out by boosting our power. See how much faster it goes? Pretty awesome. When you find one of those generators early on, it really does help. I typically never make them. I usually just find them. All right, so our landing pad is good. Let's go ahead and put our landing pad in our ship over here. That's going to help us. Now we've got our tractor and trailer. So we've got those going again. What else do we need? I think that's pretty much it that we can get going. And then we could also use another little shelter as well. Let's see, is that for every planet, or is that just one planet right now? I think it's on one planet. It actually unlocks other planets as well that we need to put landing pads on. So let's go back over there first. And we're definitely going to need to probably make another solid fuel thruster just to be safe here. Ammonium and aluminum. Now, again, look how fast our aluminum went bye-bye there, everybody. It was like, we used it all up. But luckily, we've got some more sitting right over here. And solid fuel thruster. All right, there we go. Let that run. Again, we're just getting started. We're in the early part of the game. This is day 2 on this particular playthrough. Now, if I missed your comment or question for any reason, feel free to throw it in the chat. We do have a very active chat of a whole bunch of stuff going on in the chat and whatnot. Feel free to go ahead and let me know again. I do have a tendency to come back and scroll up in my chat just in case I miss anything. There we go. Did I take out the thunder and lightning to protect my heart, says Ems? No. That thunder and lightning is still in there. It absolutely is. You can scare the heck out of me if you want to. Go for it. Go for it. All part of the fun of streaming, everybody. All right. Let's go ahead and get it going. Oh, there's something over here saying we need to do a quest. Use the button to activate tracker. Ah, there we go. Know thy gastropod. Ah, see, we could be doing Sylvia's shells right now. Ah, and other places shells too. Let's run out here since we're on this quest now. This is why I don't do these in the beginning. So they'll still be nearby. Whoa, look at that drop off. All right, we got to get 5 of these. These are super easy. They're just laying around all over the place. And this is actually one of the updates. You haven't played the game in a while. The Xeno update, really, really fun update. I have actually not gotten all of these yet. I've been kind of waiting to basically get a full playthrough going on. We'll see if we get those all unlocked on this playthrough. I get very easily distracted by new shiny games. I'm like, ooh, new game, shiny. I'm sure some of you have the same problem, which is why you have a giant library of games that you have not played yet, or at least even finished. There we go. Empty terrarium is what I'm going to get. And I'm going to get some oxygen filters for this one as well. There we go. There's our terrarium. I absolutely love the quest that you do with that. Very fun. We'll just put that over there. We'll put that on the list to come back later. Again, we want to do some lithium. That's where we're going. And we have our things here. Now, this one's broken. Now, one of the things is, as you go through the game, you're going to get bigger and bigger thruster things. But you can see if I try to put that in the scrapper thing, it doesn't work. I usually have a hole nearby like this where I throw all this junk. And then later on, if I feel like scrapping it all, I'll put it all in there and use it to trade out some resources. So we need to go ahead and use our other solid fuel thruster here. Put that, apparently down on the ground over there. There we go. We want to also go ahead and bring our landing pad, because we're going to actually go to 2 different places. Let's see what else we need. We're probably going to need ourselves another thing here. We need some resin. There's a bunch down here. Let's go ahead and leave this stuff right here for a sec. And I'm just going to go without my vehicle. And just try to slide down a little bit, because there's a ton of resin just sitting right here underground. Convenient. Try not to go up under your base. Probably a bad idea. All right, that's good enough. Missed my jetpack. We'll get to it eventually. All right, here we go. We got some resin. Back up here. Let's get ourselves a nice medium storage going on. And we don't have any research going right now. Not good. Get that going. Let's just look for some research nearby. I'm going to zoom all the way out and see if there's some just sitting on the ground. None nearby. Awesome. Go try out here. Usually where you find the rocky areas. There's one. Where you find these rocky areas, watch out for them drop-offs. You usually find these spires, and up on the top of these spires, you can also find it here as well. Again, what I do is I throw it down on the ground, and then I run. And then I keep running. Whoa, try not to drop it down in there. Now, there's actually a bunch of resin over there that we want to eventually use our train for. We'll get to that later on. And you definitely want to keep your research going. Again, later on, you'll see me automate my research. I'll actually move it away from my base here. And automate it. All right, there we go. All right, now we got our medium storage. Okay, so we got that. Let's take all this resin off. Use that later. Grab all of our other stuff we had over here, and our mission is to get some lithium. So let's do that. Mission underway. Now, also, we want to go ahead and go back to DeSolo, so that's why I have 2 extra solid fuel thrusters instead of just 1. So we're going to leave here, and we're going to head back to DeSolo, which is the moon right there. And back to DeSolo. And then try to find out kind of where we landed before, if we want to, or we just land somewhere else. It's really up to us. But we already found a location. We already put a beacon there. See right there, the green one. And we know that we're kind of close to it. So what we can do is, even though we're close to this other landing spot, is we can go ahead and move our landing spot where we're at to that other area. And so I can grab this and I can stick it over there on the side of the edge there. Up and over, bring this up, set it down. Make things go boom. There we go. I love the shaping here, but shaping's really fun. I still would like foundations for my base, though. I like the shaping. Don't get too close to that stuff. Those things are very prickly. Is the best way I could say that. Very, very prickly. Flatten this out a little bit. Maybe a little bit better. There we go. And then I'm just bringing this along with me. We're going to go over here where we were working. I just kind of let fate decide where my base is a lot of times. Wherever it thinks I should be at, that's what I do. All right, so we've already got a way down. We blew that thing up there. We've made a ramp going down here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and use this as the level that we want to use. And then I'm just going to go ahead and flatten it out a bit. Just to give myself a nice little area here. I love all the cubes. And we'll just really go to town on. Now these cubes will eventually go away, just like they're like cubic rocks. Whatnot. There we go. Nice flat area. And then we'll move this just a little bit out of the way. And now we can go ahead and put down our landing pad. There we go. Oh, that's a standard landing pad. Boom. There we go. And now we're good to go. Now we can go ahead and take our vehicle and put it on the landing pad. Now another thing we might want to do is a little field shelter here, just to get this rocking right here. So we'll go ahead and do field shelter. And we're just trying to get this quest done. There we go. Quest done. Easy peasy. And it actually gives you a field shelter too. So it makes that part nice and easy. Now, we're also going to get ourselves a nice buggy. There we go, right here. Now, I would actually take this buggy back to the planet you came from normally, but I can always make another one later because you also got the recipe. So we'll go ahead and put our little buggy, let's say over here. I find the buggy to be mostly useless, but hey, if it's your jam, go ahead. Now, if the buggy could pull trailers, well then that's what we're talking about. But the buggy actually goes pretty fast. Let's go ahead and charge it up a little bit here. If you're in a hurry to get from one place to another, the buggy's great for that. This is also how you end up killing yourself. Buggy's really good for this terrain. Woo! Landed it. That's why you shouldn't let Kismet drive, everybody. Oh, look at the planet in the background. Super cool. Going to the drive-in, everybody. Look, it's a drive-in. So cool. All right. And see, this one's good for all this terrain, too, when you're going over all these bumps. You can really get lost fast. And again, there's also, I believe we also got to do some on this planet with all these little shells and stuff. Maybe we'll utilize it for there. We see some clay there. But if you see off in the distance, we can see our beacon back there that we can go ahead and try to make our way back to. These tires grip like glue, everybody. Look at that. Nice. Great for going up side embankments and whatnot. Again, if you're just trying to get to A to Z, this is probably your best option in the early game. But I rarely ever use it. I just let it sit there. And because the other one has trailers. And thus, you can go ahead and bring resources back, which is super useful. Go ahead and put this back right here so we can find it when we come back again. Now, a good idea, by the way, is you can go right in the back here. You can also save by going in there if you're on a single player. If you're on multiplayer, it automatically saves. If you have like a mega server from Nitrato or something cool like that. Let's go ahead and also take out the medium storage here. Put that in there. I don't think I have anything else to bring back right now. No. All right. We're out of here. Okay. So that's done for this. And how much doing? We got 8 seconds left on our battle. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some lithium. And then we're going to do some battles and races. Keep this stream a-rocking. There it is. All right, time to go to the purple planet, the Twitch planet, Venecia. All right, so while we're zooming our way over there, let's do a battle. To battle! All right, now we're stepping it up a little bit. Here we go. Peeps putting down the units. Let's see if we can bring in a win. Get them rogues in there fast. Oh, look at them rogues going to work. Rogues are going to work getting it done. We converted that one onto our side. See these guys over here on the left, very smart, trying to get rid of those canisters as quick as possible. There we go. Thanks for that, Epic. Akia, we got Jen, we got Pied, I think that is. Again, I'm not purposely butchering your name. Can one of the more person ride in the space shuttle? No. Actually, they don't have multiple space shuttle riders, but you can do it on vehicles. You can actually have a bunch of people on the same vehicle, up to 8 people playing together at the same time. But typically, you have to have your own spaceship. Rotisserie G, Frogman Lair, Jay, Getting the Love, and Viluna coming in with as our MVP. Thanks to Frogman's Lair for all 6 units, and Jay as well. Crushing it. All right, well, we'll start another one here. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're 2 away from the boss here. We're going to try to get you guys some boss loot today. Let's go ahead and get it going. I'm kind of feeling left side on this one. Let's try right there. All right. Great question, by the way, Monty. I'm going to go ahead and give you 1,000 kids caps in the chat for an excellent question. Appreciate you coming in and hang out in the stream. Consider hitting that follow button. It does help out the stream as well. And you know the next time I go live. There's somebody's mouth in the background. Weird. All right, start. Here we go, everybody. Let's go ahead and get it going on up here. This is Festival's Lasers event. Let's see how that goes. Big time. See, once you see it, you can't unsee it back there, everybody. Too weird. All right, 40 seconds. Gonna get this going on. Let's see. Now, again, exclamation play in the chat. It's free to play for everybody, so you might as well go for it, everybody. Very, very fun. Again, it's called Marbles on Stream. We do battles. We do races. I'm a Captain.tv partner here in the stream. We play a lot of fun games, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. Hey, Kez, what if you put the car seat in the cargo of the rocket and have somebody jump into it? Could 2 people travel that way? I don't know. I've actually never tried that before. That maybe that's actually a really smart idea. Or yeah, put them in the cargo thing and do it. I think probably it would kick them out of there would be my first thought when the thing closes up. But maybe we'll have to try that one day. Keep that in mind, everybody. We'll have to get that going on the private server at some point. We'll play another multiplayer playthrough. All right, here we go. Everybody going down the drain. Imagine a cool multiplayer Astroneer playthrough where we all putting our tracks down and build a bunch of tracks that are going all over the place. I think that'd be super cool. Super cool for sure. Down the drain, everybody goes. Let's go. Whoa, all right, we're getting into it. Easy target right here, trying to take that lead. Who we got going back here? Oh, somebody going this side. Becca. Or Beck there, not Becca. Beck going down that side. Easy target going down the middle. Oh, I see that wind down there. Taking the alternate route. Sometimes taking the alternate route pays off. It sure does. What do we got going over here? Jay going on the left side. Man, these things, you can't even see the things. Oh, making it through there, no problem. Let's see how Easy Target's doing up here in the front. He's stuck in the spinny. I feel like whoever makes it down first is the one that's going to get through here. Let's see, who's going to make it down out of there first? Oh, no, Beck! Oh, man, we lost him. F's in the chat, everybody. Oh, we lost Jay as well. F's in the chat for the peeps that are getting flung on out of here. Oh, there I go. No money down coming in. At least that's what I'm calling you. No money DM. Coming in. Oh, it's a battle for the win. Oh, no money with the sneaky. Zaps on past me there, bringing in an epic win there. Number 1, I'm number 2, and Paul coming in number 3. Everybody else just trying to stay alive. Oh, no, we lost Mr. Macula as well. Everybody just trying to get to the end at this point. It happens, everybody. It happens to everybody. It happens to me a lot. I die a lot. Well done. Let's go. Exactly. Hey, congrats. Rocking in those points. Look at that. 22 points now. You're ready to rock. Let's get another one going. You're hot right now. Let's go. Exclamation play in the chat the second this goes away. Let's wait for it. Now, again, there's boost, target, and then polish, by the way, over there on the side. If you didn't see that, that just popped up in that load screen. All right, let's join. Again, we're going to come back to this when we do another Stream Raiders battle in just a little bit. Let's go. Back to Astroneer. Now, here I am circling Venecia. Now, we got some other fun lined up, everybody. We want to get our lithium, get back to the base, and then line up some Autonauts versus Pirate Bots. I've never played Autonauts before. You guys are welcome to backseat game all you want. Say, Kismet, you should click this. You should try that. You should do this. You should do the other thing. And we're going to give basically a first look at it because it's actually not even out yet. You're welcome. I worked very hard on this stream to get to do that kind of fun stuff. All right, so here we are on Venecia. This is actually one of the toughest planets in here because normally this stuff right here does not go away, but they did fix this, by the way. If you do dislodge these now, they actually do disappear. Now, all you have to do is see it move. If it moves from its current position, then you've done it. There you go. And it's out of there. Look at this over here. We've got some power in the ground here. That's going to be nice and useful here like this. All right. We'll go ahead and maybe utilize those later. We can definitely utilize this in our backpack if it wasn't completely full. Throw this down right here for a second. We got our solid fuel thrusters that we're going to need later on. We've got our tractor. Which way do I feel like going? I feel like going this way. There we go. And then trailer. Again, you want to kind of line up your stuff before you unpack it. It's much, much more helpful so you don't have to back up and try to get there or whatnot. See, I try to line it up. So when I unpack the item, I can just very easily plug that in like that. Let's go ahead and get this power, because look at this. This is firing up. In fact, we could use both of these. We can put this on the front. Right, because that's a 2 thing. Or I could put it on the back there, too, and switch them around, however. I want to go ahead and charge that up. Now, we want to go ahead and find some lithium. Now, lithium is underground. So, I want to go ahead and maybe just clear a little bit of this out and try to get ourselves a nice little angle here that we might want to use down into the planet. All right, here we go. More shaping into the planet here. And we're just going to dig straight down like that. One of the things I suggest you do is widen the top of it here, just so you can see what the heck you're doing. And then later on, of course, it helps you with your larger vehicles. But I typically will go in and widen this out. Sometimes I widen it more than others, but I would also come back up here and take a look at the angle. And see if the angle is fairly steep or not. Sometimes it's hard to tell the angle when you're actually in there. But you can also slide down, by the way, and just keep shaping while you're sliding down. I don't do it because sometimes you fall off the edge and die. But you can totally do that if you want. It's all up to you. Again, I just try to make my road on my way down here. Now, again, I do have the QRTG, which is helping me out. I, again, forgot to do my wide mod. Bad, Kismet. We'll get it going here eventually. Wide mod helps a lot when you're doing this, when you're clearing out these tunnels. But you can see even the regular shaper does help a lot. Whenever you're using boosts on your shaper, by the way, they burn a lot more power, so you will burn out of power fairly quickly. We have what I call a breakthrough, everybody. See a breakthrough? Kind of gives you a little idea of how far down you still need to go. That's a breakthrough on that next level. Again, making sure that, look at that. See what happened there? I actually changed the level of the angle of the ramp. Watch out for that. That can happen to you. Let's just keep going. And you're like, Kismet, going to run out of oxygen. Well, I do have my vehicle back there that I can grab. Right now, looking okay on oxygen. We can just go ahead and open this up a little bit here. Remember that we're looking for lithium. Hopefully we run into some. The second is I start to see it on my backpack, that's when you should start getting nervous, everybody. That's when you say, oh, God, hold on. Run! Now, you can't bring down tethers. I, again, typically don't use tethers. I feel tethers is kind of like a beginning mechanic. But, hey, it's your game. You do play it however you want. Oops. That's one way to get the oxygen closer. By accidentally grabbing my vehicle. All right, put that back over there. All right, let's go ahead and get our car down here now. And because it's so steep, man, this thing's going to crank. Let's go ahead and just stop it right there. And then I kind of turn it sideways so it doesn't keep going on its own. Oh, here's a baddie over here. Let's get this guy. Ah, look out. Thing's like a heat-seeking missile. Got him. All right, how are we looking down here? Yeah, it looks like there's something off in the distance there. Does look like lithium. All right, so now we got a bit of a problem because we're going into the side of a mountain here. Over this way, we've got a bunch of various resources as well. So looking good, really, either way. But we're kind of in an awkward position because we're coming down into this mountainside here. So what I'm going to do, very unusual though, I don't typically do a little side ramp here, but I kind of feel like we're going to do a side ramp this time. Gonna lead us right down. That's the artist in me that has to finish out the edges, everybody. I don't know. That's just the way it goes. And then we'll go ahead and bring this up, and we'll kind of match it up into here. We'll just flatten that out a little bit. Maybe just even a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to pick up more dirt and then flatten it out again. Just so when you're coming down, you don't end up just off the side. And then same thing here. We'll go ahead and just do something a little different here. Oh, more down. A little steeper. There we go. Grab more dirt from the mountain edge here. And then use it to make ourselves a ramp. That's still... I could still be a bit steeper. Man, we need that wide mod. All right. We're getting there little by little. All right, good enough. That looks like quartz. Yeah, definitely probably want to go in the other direction. No lithium. Again, when we're looking for it, can't find it, we're not looking for it. We're going to have tons and tons of it all up in our business. Again, we're just trying to get a little bit of lithium. We just need 3 lithium. Get this quest done. Oh, wow. Okay, little crazy on the stick there, bro. And one of the things about the trailers is really awkward. I've actually driven trailers in real life, and it's, I don't know, it's very awkward to, compared to a real trailer. But you do what you got to do, right? In this case, I need more dirt. What I want to do is try to bring this back. It's right here. Shape all this other stuff out and bring this further down to match this. And then we can try to, you know, utilize what already exists. Just go along the bottom of that. Again, looking around. Make sure to look up, everybody. I find lithium is typically on the high side. Yeah, let's say something like that. Match it up to here. Cover up that hole. Oh, I see some way off in the distance there. And again, later on, you can have your vehicles do this for you. But one of the things that I'm doing is actually flattening it out. So all of these little trees and stuff that are kind of in the way of my vehicle, Oh, wow. That is like the mother load right there. Let's take out these baddies. And we'll go ahead and backtrack some of this right where we're at. And then we'll, what I call ramp down. So we'll ramp down like this into here. Again, very creative, everybody. It really appeals to my creative side. And I've been an artist for 30 years. Graphic designer. I make like t-shirts, billboards, comic books, you name it. Anything to do with text and graphics, I've done it. I've done 100%. I got 100% achievement in real life. In graphic design, absolutely. Going good, Surfing Cowboy. How you doing, man? I want to go surfing. I'm trying to work on my health right now to go surfing at Jamie O'Brien's School of Surfing in Oahu, Hawaii, next year for my birthday. I'm going to try. I got to lose some serious pounds, though, and get a lot stronger than I am now, man. I am getting pretty weak in my strength, so I got to get all that stuff all leveled up before we do any of that. And I'd love to have my daughters go as well. And right now, working toward it little by little every day. All right, now watch this, everybody. Now here's a great little trick. Again, make yourself a little platform. Make yourself a little divot. Just stand like this way. Get your shaper out, and here we go. The shaping never stops being fun, by the way. It's fun every time. You gotta think, I've played this game for hundreds of hours, everybody. Maybe even thousands. I can't remember. It's a lot. Actually, we go look. Let's go see. Astroneer. Nearly 1,000 hours. 812 hours. Now, I'm sure there's some people who are like, Jamie, I've done 5,000 or 10,000 hours. Well, hey, congrats on you even having 10,000 hours to be able to play a game. I am a father of 3, so I do have to find a good balance between having lots of fun doing this and then, of course, raising my kids and spending time with family. You know what it's about. Washing towels and, doing laundry and, keeping the house clean, all of those, mundane life things you got to do. All right, let's pull on up here, out the way. We're going to get ourselves some lithium right here. Now, I've got some in my backpack. I've also got a bunch of organic. Definitely don't need that organic. Let's get that out of there. A little bit more lithium here. Maybe one here in the back. I think that's about as much as we're going to get. But the cool thing is we can just go ahead and leave that there. And when we need more, whoa, things blowing up left and right there. We can come back to it later on. So back up our little ramp here. Again, look how obvious this is now that this is where I went, because you can see that everything's flattened and you've got that kind of gray texture mixed in with whatever color that particular level is. So very, very obvious, very easy. I don't need tethers to find my way because I typically make only one road. Instead of making 15 different roads going a whole bunch of different ways, I typically make the road in the direction I want to go. But you can use tethers if you want. It is very fun to do it that way as well. Now, since we went to 2 different places, everybody, our thing here at the bottom is very, very broken. So we want to go ahead and take that out of there. Put another one in, which is the reason why we brought another one here. And just in case I misclick, I'm also going to keep that solid fuel thruster on me as well. Let's see if we can get most of these on here. And it might have been a smart idea to actually bring this down with me. Just thought of it just now, because we could have got a little extra. But that's okay. We just need a little bit here. We can also go in, check our mission log now. Eyes on lithium. And we can go ahead, finish that up. Get those bytes. And digging deeper right here, get some more stuff there. It doesn't actually say where to get that either, so that's interesting. Then we can work on terrarium next time. Chemistry lab, we're ready to rock that as well. Medium batteries, we can get those going. We're going to get a large turbine. Oh, man, so much more fun to be done. So much fun to do. For right now, we're going to put that right there. We're going to take our excess one. We're going to leave that there. Now, What I would suggest to do, if you have the ability to, definitely take this medium one with you back to your primary base. But since I don't have any packages or whatnot, I'm going to go ahead and bring the small one and just leave that one here. If I can go ahead and bring anything else, I'll go ahead and just bring my stuff there. And we are out of here. All right, how are we doing on this battle? 11 minutes on the battle. Oh my gosh, I'm running way over on my break as well. Trying to be better on my brakes. All right. Oh, Sylvia's nice and close too, so we can just right back. Doesn't matter really on your thruster. It always does it, you know, whatever you press it once, boom, you're going to get that. Now, I highly suggest everybody, if you did use the thruster even halfway, I would get rid of it when you got back, because I could take off again, but I couldn't go anywhere else. So I could go back to that planet or back to any planet, and then I wouldn't be able to leave. So you don't want to accidentally leave that on there and then find out, oh my God, I forgot, and then you're stuck, right? So we're going to go ahead and just take that off right away. We're going to see that it's actually got some black marks on it from thrusting. So I don't even bother with it. I throw it down there. We'll scrap it later on. All right, and that's pretty much it right there. Now, we have a bunch of other stuff we need to print and whatnot, but we also have some other fun games we want to play. We got an exclusive early look at Autonauts, the Pirate Bots. So we're going to get into that here in just a second. How do you like this game? This is one of my favorite games of all time, Surfing Cowboy. It's absolutely incredibly great. It's like Legos meets Roadblocks meets every other great game you ever thought of. And it's a 10 out of 10. It's an absolute buy for me. Incredibly great. The devs are great. They came out with rails now, so now we have trains. I haven't got to that yet, but we will. Just really, really fun game overall. Huge replayability. I played through it, I don't know, I can't tell you, 40 times easily. Through the game over and over again from the beginning. Very, very fun. And we're just getting started. But we're on day 2 and we barely even scratched the surface of the game. We're still in the low level stages. But we're going to start getting into some bigger stuff later on. We're really going to start to throw down. Let's get our lithium out of here as well. Put that right there and maybe even add this to our power thing as well right here. Now, I do work really hard to bring you guys additional content and, of course, the latest and greatest games, even before they release. I'm very lucky to get an early preview of, again, Autonauts versus Pirate Bots. We're going to check that out here in just a second. I'm going to get all that ready while taking a quick break to walk around, and then we'll get into it. All right, be right back.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Help support more videos just like this one and keep the Kismet love train going by dropping by my Patreon and showing your support.
Big thanks going out to Resident Spike, Riverdog, Rotisserie G, JC Hunter, AMZ, Carlos, Jeremiah, the Notorious TDK, and Scriplin.
Click to watch more videos, and I'll see you next time.